Jen, you cannot be talking about your toes first thing 6 p.m. when I go live on a Saturday night. You can't be. That's illegal. You can't be doing that. Nuh-uh. I don't. Is excited the right word to say for this ending? Am I excited to have it revealed that Spirit has a thing for toes? I wouldn't really put it that way. Saturday night, fest night. I'm glad. I thought you were gonna say feet. Did you mean to say feet instead of fest? I don't want to know. Quite frankly, actually, I honestly just I don't need to know. But yeah, I am excited to play. We left off at the perfectly clickbaitable moment. It's a verb now of Spirit. You're gonna be in the hot tub. Ayo, me when I wink. So that was I had titled the stream hot tub stream. It's just what it is. Yeah, I meant to say feet, but I'm illiterate. How did I know? I know you so well. The fact that you replaced it with a different word though, like you just didn't misspell feet, like that's an actual word. Impressive for you, Jen. You had me fooled for a second. But anyway, I am not sure how much time we have left in the route because, like, there's whole different ways you could do it. I was talking with like people who have watched people play this game, and it's like, oh, I haven't even seen that scene. Like, I didn't even know you could do that. So there's a lot going on. Basically, is what I'm hearing. And I think we did about an hour and a half, give or take, because my stream crashed last time. Maybe a little less than an hour and a half. So we have a ways to go, is what I'm hearing. Maybe about halfway, maybe less, who knows? So excited for those ghostly grippers. I hate every single word you say. Those haunting hound dogs. Okay, that one got me. I like the noise this makes. Yeah, that made me laugh. But I ate hot tub stream time. That's all I got to say. I'm so sorry. You're not, and it made me laugh, which is just encouraging you at this point. So there's not much I can say to chastise you. Those hound dog grippers, those ghastly barking. Oh god. I'm gonna try not to think about it. Maybe she like. I wonder if every single character has a weird reveal like that. I hope not. I hope not. I can't ruin the Huntress for me. And then I don't even know if I could be paid enough to like do Trapper's route. Sorry, not sorry. So maybe that's something we'll just leave up to we'll never know. We'll never ever know if every single character has a different weird route ending. Unless I Google what Trapper's is. I'm just not about him. I do need to get into my character voices though. Oh, the music. Ooh, all right. You and your storyteller friends slip into the water. Get right into it. It's just the right temperature for an evening dip. Plus, if some jealous shark comes along and manages to jump from the ocean into the pool, you're also pretty sure your killer companion can handle it. That is so hot of her. I just want to be totally clear. Even though that story bore some similarities to my life, it was not about me in any way, shape, or form. Not symbolically, not metaphorically, not any other ickly. I believe you completely. Sure, you were cut into pieces in your life, and so is the person in the story. A perfectly normal coincidence. Sure, you're on this island trapped, one might say, in a most puzzling place. Also a completely regular coincidence. And sure, his lips are blue, and your lips are blue. I'm talking about her lips. Really? You'd call this blue? Searching for answers, hoping to find revenge. Oh shit. Okay, so the similarities stop there, I guess. Coincidences. Hey, she's all cut out. Sorry, I just love these models. Sorry, the coincidences. I mean, yeah, me when I lie. So true. Nokia emoji. Get this through your head, whoever you are. Samurai blood runs through my veins. Or well, maybe it's coagulated by now. No need to sweat the details. Regardless, I'm a descendant of noble warriors. Thousands of years of training with bladed weapons preceded my entrance into this world. You know how many swords that is? A lot. You've got to figure out that with that many sharp edges, a person is bound to get disconnected from their body part here and there. The truth is, and I wouldn't typically share this, so don't go blabbing about it, I dreamt that story Like watching a movie in my sleep when I was just a little girl. Years before my father sunk his blade into my skin. Damn, we're unlocking the tragic backstory. Like that's like behind her tragic backstory. I've never been able to shake it. That's a very adult story for a child to dream. Do you believe me? Am I gonna get an option? Yeah, no, I'm just picking yes, I believe her. As funny as it was to tease her about the coincidences, like, yeah. I know we just met, but yes, I do believe you. The way you told that story, it clearly came from someplace deep. Oh shit! You fool! Who taught you to trust a stranger? If you're gonna get hurt, you're gonna get hurt if you don't learn to take better care of yourself. Damn, oh shit, I thought you were a little more than a stranger at this point, but now you got me wondering, do I believe you if you believe her or not? And if I know everything, because trust me, I do know everything, I'm the narrator, don't I already know the answer to my own question about it if I believe your answer to Spirit's question? This is getting way too convoluted for me. Whoa. Ocean air got me driven. Sorry, I didn't mean to distract us both. What's important is that a certain corpsey cutie floating in a cloud of magical mist might still be waiting for you to say the right thing and free her from her puzzle box, if you believe that she is the... Damn it, got me going again. Unfortunately, before you can follow this conundrum to what will surely be a mind-numbing cycle of new questions, you find a certain someone standing before you with a fresh towel ready to dry you off. Hot tub time is over already! Sorry, kids. But it's time for bed. I might be the youngest one here, but I'm no kid. I do, however, love being wrapped up in a fresh, clean towel. My mother used to help me wash my hair when I was young. She'd comb out all the tangles and tie a ribbon around it before sending me on my way. I miss her. You watch as Spirit stares off into the distance, her hand gripping into a tight fist. She doesn't notice you're watching her at first. When she catches you looking, she turns away, roughly grabs a towel from Dwight, and then pushes him and Claudette aside as she floats off. I thought I was going to say pushes him into the pool. I would have laughed. Damn, so I picked the wrong option then? Sheesh. You head over to the campfire. The heat is comforting on this chilly night. Looking into the crackling embers, you think about Spirit's story about the prisoner in the puzzle box. That's literally us right now. If you manage to escape this place, will you leave with your life? Or has it already been taken from you and it's just a matter of time until you can make a gruesome discovery? Before you can dwell on too much on your fate, Claudette and Dwight arrive. Their now familiar, creepy smiles stretching from ear to ear. It's a bit menacing to see a smile like that lit by firelight. And I'm gonna be honest, the narrator's like, ooh, will you discover some, like, gruesome secret? The first thing that happened when we walked up this island was we saw a corpse. There's, like, a severed head. So I don't think it could get much worse. Well, I shouldn't say that. There was cannibalism. But I digress. We must apologize for the accommodations. We weren't prepared for another guest, but we're gonna make you comfortable or die trying. They hand over a pillow and blanket and welcome you to snuggle up by the fire. Perhaps some music will put you at ease? Just try to keep the volume to a minimum, or other guests aren't the types you'll want to rob of their beauty sleep, and one of them needs it. Oh. Wait. Uh-oh. Is there about to be a minigame? Hold on, I need to get prepared for this. I actually don't know what's happening right now. I think I'm just gonna go for it. I'm ready. Away we go. As you relax and look into the fire, the radio begins to fuzz and flicker. You examine it and decide that you might adjust the dial to fix it. Oh, which station we want in? 100. Let's see what's on this station. This fucking Legion's chase music? What is this? What music is this? Oh, I wish I knew all the Killer's chase music. That might actually help me in this, like, minigame right now. It's not Spirit, though, so I'm gonna, yeah, I'm gonna turn that off. Banger? No, Legion, I don't know if that was Legion's chase music, but on a side note, Legion's chase music does bang, so. No matter how many things you listen to, you still can't sleep. You decide to ask one of the killers to spend a little more time with you until you're sleepier. Hey, yo, tire me, huh? Who would you like to summon to your side as you lay by the fire? I think we already know. No, absolutely not. Yeah, her. Spirit, are you around? I was wondering if I could get a little company. Spirit tells you her secret for falling asleep when she's feeling restless. I like to listen to flute music, dab on some essential oils, and steam my pores. Wow, okay, I see why Trevor called her a millennial. I'm gonna be honest. Really? What? Even the dead like to relax. I don't really have any of those things lying around. Did she give me? Spirit reaches out and presents you with a unique item. It's a small comb carved from bamboo. I guess you could hold on to this. It was a gift from my mother. I will want it back, though. And if you lose it, well, you'll get your revenge on me. If it's the last thing I do. Ooh, I might be a little fucked up in that fucked in the head, but I thought that was flirting. So, continuing on. You finally start to feel sleepy. Except, maybe this isn't really a sleepy feeling. Maybe you're paralyzed. You try to keep your eyes open, but you can't. Darkness overtakes you. The dark voice from earlier speaks to you again. It shouldn't still be as spooky, but now you've had a whole day of strange voices in your head, but this one's still undeniably odd. Human body is made up of 60% water. Did you know that? Of course you did. Everyone knows that. Even amnesiac video game protagonist. Well, guess what? Drink as much as you'd like, you'll never get to 100%. You hear me? Don't think I don't see what you're up to. Damn, the ocean's wild, and you awake suddenly to see someone looming over you. Oh, not this dude again. Trapper is sitting beside you sketching a portrait. Yo, when he's an artist? When he can draw? Oh, you're awake. I saw you with the spirit right before bedtime. You should know, they're not what they seem. Spirit, they, them pronouns? Not like me, who is obviously completely honest and trustworthy. I was out checking to make sure you weren't sleeping near one of my... actually, never mind. Just be careful where you sit. His traps. Get it, chat? Get it? But since I'm here, I'd like to share 2 things with you. 1, I do not take rejection well. 2, the first thing is very important to remember. I'm gonna reject him and he's gonna punch a hole in the wall. By the wall, I mean my face. Maybe he just doesn't like women? Wait, where are you getting that from? Whoa, wait, were you drawing me? Trapper doesn't answer. Oh, he's a creep. Oh, no, sorry. It'd be endearing if it was anyone else, but he's just a freak. You aren't drawing stink lines rating from me, are you? Still nothing from Trapper. Yeah, that makes more sense. Look, I'm not an easy guy to get along with, but I am an easy guy to spend time with. That so makes no sense. That will make sense if you choose to spend time with me tomorrow. Alright. He's really laying it. The rest of this scum live like rats. They wouldn't know a good time to bit them on the ass. I mean that literally. Yeah, with the rat metaphor. Point is, if you select me, you're in for a day of luxury, extravagance, and fun. Yes, I said fun. And if I don't pick you? Remember what I said earlier, or it might be the last thing you ever forget. But hey, you look tired. Get some rest. Sleep. Other synonyms. Maybe even sleep well if you can. Just try not to roll over to the, about 15 feet to your left. Finally, alone, for real this time, maybe, me when I lie, you drift off to sleep again. Hopefully you're not poisoned. What have I eaten that would poison me? Did I drink the ocean water? Do I dare pick Trapper to hang out with tomorrow? I really don't want to. I really just don't want to. Wait a second. Where are we? This isn't... Oh, jeez, it is. It's one of those reality show confessional rooms where all of the contestants talk directly to the camera. Wait, pause. This is actually the funniest shit ever. It's a confessional? I think today went really well. There were some of my first interactions with someone who isn't a parent that didn't end in bloodshed or untimely perishing in my Russian cottage. I knew she was Russian. So I'm counting today as a win, no matter what happens. What do you think of the newcomer? I have to say... Oh, I do? Okay. Attractive, mysterious. I really don't know that many other words since I was raised by my mom in the woods until she was skewered by an elk and I had to wash her entrails off my sarafan. That being said, the other 3 should make sure to be on their guard. Ooh, she doesn't trust me. We are going spirit route. Also, Huntress Lore. I don't know who this newcomer will want to spend time with tomorrow, but I, for one, will not let my guard down easily. Who knows about the others? Rafe, I think, knows more than he's letting on about this place, but he's a hard nut to crack. Meanwhile, Spirit is just screaming all the time, Maze or Buzzkill, and... Trapper. Where do I even begin with Trapper? He's buff, sure, but daddy issues much? Sheesh. Oh, says you don't even... You got no mom! Fine, boom. Look, I don't need anyone. I've been perfectly fine on my own since my mother died. I eat a fine diet of raw beer, bear, and human. And I'm fit as a fiddle. Also squirrels. Canonically, she eats squirrels. That being said, something about this newcomer makes me think that I might be missing out on some huge part of this thing I call life. Look, I'm always full of rage. The key is knowing how to control your rage so you can use it. I am a master of self-control. And right now, I'm using all the self-control I can muster because today was a disaster. Good. Let's just say I didn't love it. Haha, that was funny. Laugh! I said laugh, damn it! Anyway, now I'm planning to kill this idiot. Don't tell them though. I want to lead them on a little. He's a fucking mansplaining whore! And I will... Sorry, my true feelings came out there real quick. It will make it that much better for me when they're screaming. I'm not really sure how to feel about Cass. On one hand, everyone I've ever cared about has met an awful fate, so it's probably good for Cass if they just keep ignoring me. Damn, call me my name a little more. On the other hand, there's something about them that maybe could work for my plan. For me. I know that everyone thinks of me as a beautiful, cold-blooded monster. I can't help it. Circulation just isn't my thing. I don't choose to be cold. This cute hat and robe, okay, those are a choice, sure. If someone were to come around and capture my heart, at least that beats being stabbed in it. Aww. So, wait, why is she the only one, like, open to romance? I guess it's because I am going her route, and this dialogue would be different, question mark, if I went otherwise. Someone get this man a psychiatrist? I literally don't want to even bother psychoanalyzing Trapper, because he's just, like, a problem. Besides, if I'm gonna get bloody revenge on a society that has used me and thrown me away, misspelling? Maybe it wouldn't hurt to have a little help? Yeah, misspelling. Ooh, I got an achievement called Still Alive. Pfft, not this. I hate that that's like an achievement. You open your eyes. The sun is shining. There's not a cloud in the sky. And you feel great. Totally well rested. You're not even suspicious of the fact that you fell asleep at the campfire but woke up several yards down the beach. Wait, are you on vacation? Was yesterday nothing more than a strange dream? No, not a dream. Dream? You really are here for another day. Why, I have no idea. You're obviously a weirdo. Well, I can't escape. Speaking of weirdos, I see the rest of the gang is hanging out on the beach. This is definitely not a dream. I wouldn't rule out a nightmare yet, just, yeah. At least they make for a sexy bunch, no? Also, yeah. Oh, God. How many times is Trickster gonna appear? And talk about sexy. Here comes Trickster carrying coffee. I don't like coffee, I don't like Trickster. Morning, beautiful. I thought you might like a nice cup of joe to start this incredible day off right. I don't know what, I should just give him the fuckboy voice, shouldn't I? Usually that's a channel points redeem, but I should just go for it. That's, that's not looking too appetizing if I'm being honest with you. Trickster seems suspiciously cheerful. I'm sure there's nothing nefarious behind his joyful demeanor though, surely. Everyone knows musicians are morning people. I also want to wish you luck. Today is an important one. My only regret is that I won't be a bigger part of it. Budgeting issues. Yeah. Also, I'm just swamped with engagements, especially on the other island. Trickster winks at you. If you want to ask him how to reach the other island, now is the never mind. He left. Please, just let me go to the other island. Well, at least he brought me a cup of... No, wait, don't drink that! What the hell was that? Who is talking to me right now? They don't call him the Trickster because he's good on a skateboard. And he definitely didn't get that name because he brings people drinks so they can have a good morning. That was almost certainly not coffee. And I don't want anyone casually poisoning, imprisoning, and torturing you. Yet. Oh, thanks for looking out for me, buddy. That's laced, yeah, with all the drugs he could possibly get his little Trickster hands on. How naive am I to think that was actually coffee? This is supposed to be a tropical paradise, the type of place you give a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, 2 thumbs up review, not an eternal prison of pain. And please make sure to leave a review. It really helps with the algorithms. Just trust me, I'm looking out for you, so can we please move on? Hey, wait a second. How did a possibly omniscient, possibly unreliable narrator physically just knock that coffee out of your hands? This is not Parliament British, and the floor does not recognize the ocean to speak out of turn at this moment. I need no recognition, for I am the ocean. I dominate the land. Hey, yo, I submerge those who defy me and become their watery grave. Actually, speaking of graves, I would like to say something. Something of grave importance. Fine, go ahead. I'm just having a conversation between two completely different faceless entities. I'm not even in this anymore. Even if this place is an eternal prison of pain, and I'm not saying it is, Even a place of extreme horror can still receive a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10 thumbs up review if it was crafted with love and or if that's the type of thing you're into. You know, the ocean is right. A lot of hard work goes into a place like this. You should really judge it on the artist's intent, and whenever possible, start from the mindset of giving them the benefit of the doubt. Constructing these elaborate simulations, vacations, is not easy to do. This game is begging for a 5-star review. Sometimes there are some small bugs or inconsistencies, but that's just the nature of the process. Perfection is overrated. The universe is filled with mysteries. We ought to celebrate those who venture their bare souls as part of the creative process with the ultimate intent of making things for enjoyment, not be overly critical of them. Okay, hold on. Maybe he's onto something. The Instagram artist in me jumped out. Honestly, narrator made some points. Are you two trying to sell me on this place actually being good? You don't have to say it like that, especially after I saved you from that poorly made cup of coffee. Sorry, we should have been here 5 minutes ago. Yeah, and saved me from Trickster. They always do this on the second morning. Sad, really. Even if they do make some great points. Oh sure, they make great points. I agree. Can we please move on? Yes, of course. Apologies, Cass. She does not look like that was a sincere apology, and I don't blame her, to be honest. Hello, chat. Welcome to the dating sim. The last few minutes aside, have you been enjoying your time here on the island? Good question. I'm suspicious there's no option. Low-key, yeah. Entertaining? True. Having a lovely time? Not so true. Do I want to go with the funny option? Because I'm talking to Claudette and Dwight right now, so I don't need to like cheese up to them. I'm not romancing them, so it don't matter. Yeah, I am a little sus. Yeah, I'm not at all suspicious that there's no option here. What an encouraging response. And we're so glad you're not suspicious. Claudette, maybe Cass isn't suspicious because they figured out what actually is going on here? Zero chance. They're still clicking. Even right now, they see how you'll respond. Hey, look at that! Yeah, they don't know anything. It doesn't matter though, Cass. We're so happy to hear you're having fun. This game is like breaking the fourth wall at every turn, and I just cannot keep up. I didn't say I was having fun. We're all having fun, Cass. Do you hear us? We're all having fun. We do need to ask you one more question, though. We all had to sign away our rights to say anything negative about this place. Would you please sign this non-disparagement agreement? No! Why would he looks like, wait, does he have tears in his eyes? Or is that just the glasses? Is he like crying, trying to get me to sign this thing? I think that's just part of his character model I didn't notice before, that they made him look, oh, or his glasses are like broken. I can't tell. I think that's funny as hell if he's just like crying. But I'll do it for that. Yeah, sure, fine. I won't badmouth this. Yes, I would hereby agree to participate in a verbal contract stating that I, Cass, will never say anything negative about my stay here on this island. Perfect! Delightful. Excellent. Yes. Yes! Oh, I think I picked the wrong answer. Hey Cass, it's still totally cool if you have constructive feedback. The place to leave that, hold on. The place to leave that is in a positive, okay. The place to leave that in is a positive review. Because we all know that nobody reads negative reviews games, resorts like this. No one ever reads them. Anyway, I see Dwight and Claudette have gone into a trance, and with the grumbling I hear from your belly, that can only mean one thing. Breakfast. Drawing stream, ayo, maybe in the future, but I will tell you my stream plans at the end of this one. I have like the whole month planned out. Perfect timing. Everyone rolls into the dining area to lard up those sexy little belly. That was weird. I don't want to say that. With pancakes and bacon and so much for maintaining these beach bods. But every bod is a beach bod. Who the fuck is the narrator? You don't even have a body. You can't be talking on this. We're all half naked in tropical paradise. Can we get some strawberries here? A yogurt? Magic powers that will only get you so far. Even killers watch their sodium intake. Okay, fuck off. You take your plate and sit down, thinking about yesterday and the whirlwind of feelings you experienced. Danger, dread, disorientation. Bruh. That was good timing. I saw the pop-up right as that happened. Disorientation, bruh. Exactly. It was like going through puberty again, hello? Except all in one day on a beautiful and mysterious island, so maybe not like that. It looks like you're not the only one doing some introspection, though. Trapper stands up to talk about how his day went, in case anyone was wondering. Personally, I wasn't. I can't imagine you can make me any angrier today than you did yesterday, but I really hope you do. I really, really hope you do. Unrelated, anyone see where I left my cleaver? Haha, just kidding. I always know where my cleaver is. Well, that was bizarre. Back to breakfast. Nope. Now Huntress steps up to talk about her feelings. At this point, anything could happen. I'm open to all the possibilities that this strange island has in store. I'm open-minded. Go, girl. Ah, well, that surely must be it. No one else would really stand up during breakfast to... And just like that, here comes Spirit. The love of my life. Did everyone sleep well? I did. Or should I say I did not? I haven't slept in 20 years on account of the whole burning quest for familiar revenge thing, and last night was no different, so in that case it was exactly how it should be. Got a lot of reading done, though. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna go back to quietly resenting being trapped here with you all while looking cute doing so. Guessing Wraith has had enough time to work up the courage to speak in front of a group? Ah, perfect. There he is. Take us home, Wraith. I'm glad the introduction of Cass to our island paradise, and yeah, that was in quotations, didn't distract me from my normal routine, ignoring all of you and vice versa. This place is an eternal prison of suspicion and suffering and no one cares. I'm still the only one asking any questions. I'm asking a question too. It's, when will Wraith shut up? And now they're all looking at you expectantly. Wait, are you supposed to stand up and explain how yesterday made you feel? I think I need to process everything by myself. I'll see you all soon. Damn, what a power play. Keep 'em wanting more. You're getting good at this game, sexy, true-to-life experience. Shame you didn't get to eat any breakfast, but so be it. Yeah, and the only other thing I was given to eat was... After breakfast, you head to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. Before you get there, though, something catches your attention. You hear that? Who are you addressing? Me? I'm just talking to myself? Well, yeah, I guess. That is okay, right? You know, I might be pursuing a relationship with one of these 4 fine killers, but it feels like the person I'm getting to know the most is you, narrator. It's only okay in so much as it starts to illustrate that you've lost your mind, seeing how I'm not real and all. Yeah, I heard it this time. I think it's coming from behind the pool shed. No, stick it in there! Excuse me, a little more? That's it. I don't want to say this in a nerd voice. How does that intense? Nice. Yeah, that feels right. This is uncomfortable. This is making me uncomfortable. No. This game is 18 plus for a reason. I know they're talking about something else and it's gonna be revealed what, but just I know, okay, I'm a mature adult that can read this. Now I want you to take that and put it right. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Just like that? Exactly like that. I swear I had no idea these two even do, whatever it is they're doing. I'm afraid to look. Please say something so they know you're close by and can hear everything. Oh wow! Look at this super cool bottle of Trickster brand suntan lotion someone left on a chair. Anyone know where I can buy some? Damn it. Oh, come on. A little privacy, please. Dwight is panting and Claudette has a crazed look in her eyes. Sorry, I didn't know how to I didn't know how else to let you know I was here and that I could hear you, well, you know. Know what? What did you think we were doing? You were doing, I don't know exactly what you were doing, but it sounded like, fun? You think 2 people trying to find new ways to kill each other in a desperate search to make their own death permanent is fun? Oops. Oh god, they're just trying to kill each other over and over again? We've got 5 minutes to ourselves every day, and we spend it hoping if we stab each other in just the right spot, we won't get resurrected. I've come to believe that the key is finding the exact place we need to bleed out from, and I believe that place is in our appendix. Why else would it be there? Makes sense to me. Yeah, that's fair enough. Did you actually think that we were... Me and him? Dwight? You don't have to laugh that hard. They get it. Absolutely brag on Dwight. My life is a nightmare, and yet somehow it's never been worse than right now. Let's go, lover boy. I noted all our entry wounds, and our 5 minutes is up anyway. Good luck, Cass. You're going to need it. And hey, if you ever figure out how to escape this island, please make sure your ghost tells us how. That was both a tragedy and a comedy. Shut up, I like it. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah. You're heading to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. So far today has been exhausting too. But you're dedicated to achieving a true, centered sense of calm. No drama, no bullshit, just soaking up the sun in a heated pool. Today, you're on a date with you. Hell yeah, self-care. Ooh, I like that. I want to be on a date with me. Who would make the first move? And aside from that disturbing thought, all is going to plan until a shadow blocks your precious sun. Don't be trickster, don't be trickster, don't be trapper. I don't like the T names, apparently. Spiky tipped. Like a palm tree is bending over to screw with you. But it's no tree at all. It's... Ugh, how did I know? Hey, babe. Breakfast was weird, huh? Everyone just getting up and announcing how they're feeling. What's that about? Some forced kind of check-in with the group? I don't like it. Fishy. Kinda lazy. Whatever, though. Breakfast is dumb. No one should eat before noon or after 4 p.m. What the fuck are you on about right now? Yeah, I do intermittent fasting. You see my abs, by the way? I want nothing to do with Trickster in any sense of the word. Maybe you can see them later at my private stage on the other island. You know, IP Island, where all the Hollywood celebs hang out, if you play your cards right. Okay, this is the part I was waiting for. This is literally the only other thing that has been spoiled for me about this game. I could give you a private show. Catch you around. Or it's not happening yet. But the IP Island, I know about that. His abs are pretty amazing, you gotta give him that. And the blow-up back, threatening but adorable. Makes for an interesting silhouette. Genius design. The character designers patted themselves on the back right now. He's a psychopath, just like the rest of them. You don't gotta give him anything. And we're not best friends. Just because we had a little talk about doing a little talking, it's not an open invitation to go smash in the fourth wall every 5 seconds. Damn! Okay, now that that guy is gone, finally, and we've got some ground rules established that we're definitely going to abide by, it's time to lay back, take some deep, slow breaths, and... Nope, another shadow. These people will not leave you alone. Let's see who it is this time. Ooh, okay, I'm happy about this interruption, though. I was ready to throw hands if it was Trapper. Oh, it's Spirit. That checks out. You two have gotten pretty cozy. We should get out of here. I know a place that brings a lot of welcome darkness to this tropical nightmare. Best of all, I'm the only one that seems to know about it, so we won't be bothered there. I don't even know why I'm telling you, really. It's my private spot. But I guess I got a feeling that you'll appreciate it in the way that I do. Not like those other killers. They don't get me, flips hair. But I'll get them. Oh, I'll get them all. And I'll get my father, too. And I'll punish him for what he did to my mother and me. Spirit radiates a menacing aura, waving her sword around in the air as she threatens, well, the entire universe. And it's scary, and more than a little high if you get turned on by menacing. No comment. Look, all this time on Murderer's Island has gotten us both a little confused about things. I'm choosing to lean into it. I suggest you do the same. You've seen her get mad, which is probably enough to scare you into compliance, but you've also seen that there's a more sensitive side hiding within her. Which one do you think will win out? You consider her offer, but before you can decide if you want to go off with Spirit, the Huntress interjects. They're fighting over me? I guess you will go off with Spirit today. She seems pretty cool, actually. I think if we weren't here on this island vying against each other for your attention, we might actually be friends. We might have something... Hey, yo? Wait, sorry, they actually are fighting over me. I had to, like, pause. I was making a joke. I thought I'd gone the Spirit route so hard that I forgot, like, Huntress wanted to spin the bottle. Ooh, oh, looks away. We might have something, though, you and I. I couldn't let you off to her goth lighthouse without speaking up first. Yeah, I know her secret spot. I see everything through the holes in this adorable mask. So, my offer stands. We can still hang out today. Plenty of room in my cabin. Wink, wink. She said wink out loud. She did! It's pretty cute that Huntress thinks she has to say wink, wink out loud. The mask barely even hides her face. Tough choice. You weigh your options quickly because you can only go on one date today. It's a date. And you also don't want to be hacked to pieces for saying the wrong thing. It's always good to remember that these are cold-blooded killers. But you know what they say, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. And then die a horrible, retching, writhing death after drinking it because the lemons were poisoned all along. I think Trickster served the lemonade. Sorry, this island's got me tilted. So, who will it be? I have to go Spirit route. You know, Huntress is my second, but we've been going the Spirit route this whole time. I gotta. I gotta. See? I gotta go with Spirit. You've made the correct decision, but know this. Just because you picked me doesn't mean I'm going to slubber all out you like a dog, understand? This is a sprite of Spirit we have not seen much, and I think it's very cute. Personally, I'm looking at it. Hold on. Personally? Sorry. Personally? Sorry. Anyway. Well, of course, you've still got a lot to prove to me. I want to believe that our connection is real, but I've been hurt before. Literally, with a katana. A katana that I now wield in spectral form, you feel me? Because you will feel me if you try any of that macho trapper crap. Oh, I am nothing like him, baby girl. Yeah, I feel you. Before you ask Claudette and Dwight to clarify, I'll just let you know that, yes, it is too late to change your answer now. I wouldn't dream of it. Spirit all the way. Ooh, she really does have a goth lighthouse. You and Spirit arrive at the coast overlooking the black lighthouse. It's old and decrepit, but still impressive. There's something magnetic about it. You can see why Spirit would be drawn to such a place. You look Spirit up and down, and then up and down, and then up and down, and then I check her out, and then notice she's wearing all black, just like the lighthouse. I'm noticing a bit of a theme. Is black your favorite color? Black isn't really a color at all. It's the absence of color. It's a void. Alright, I'd sock her in the face for that, low-key, but like me? Spirit smiles. Ooh, I got her with that one. Nature abhors a vacuum. You're not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but she's blushing, so I'll take it. The lapping waves on the shore of the coast set a romantic tone. The fog that surrounds Spirit everywhere she goes blends perfectly with the mist rolling up over the rocky shoreline. She's at one with this place, and so are you. Hell yeah. Ooh, music! The peace doesn't last too long, however, as the lighthouse lets out an eerie howl, like a monster dying. A spiraling black light stretches out across the sky. Spirit has to yell at you just to be heard. Oh yeah, it does that! The light and sound recede, and the two of you sit in silence. Spirit lays a towel down and then pats on it gently. Clearly, she wants your company, so you oblige. Oh, so we're not going in the lighthouse, we're just here to look at it from afar. When you do, she takes out some sunscreen and hands it to you. You're not exactly sure what to do. Is this an invitation to get a little hands-on action? Hey, say less. I mean, what else could it be? Does she need sunscreen? Is she offering it just for me? Ooh, okay. Oh, okay, definitely not no thanks. That's like an ass thing to do if someone hands you the sunscreen. Now we're talking is a little presumptuous, cause like, that's thinking the hands-on action thing, but maybe it's not even for her. I think she's like, she probably doesn't even need sunscreen. She's like a deathly ghostly killer, like, and she was literally just giving a whole speech about how she doesn't know she likes me yet. I'm not gonna say now we're talking. I'm just gonna go with thanks. That's simple enough. Maybe it's a safe option, but I think the sunscreen's for me, not her. Oh, thanks. I forgot to bring my own when I lost my memory and fell into the ocean. No problem. I figured as much. Ah, that was the right answer. Spirit turns away while you slather lotion all over your body. Damn, don't want to look. Ooh! Sorry. You need any help reaching those difficult spots? Say yes, say yes, say yes, say yes. You see a hand float around your back. Oh, wait. Damn, there's no just like purely yes option. I'm afraid that if I pick this one, she like won't, like this is the closest option to a no. And I definitely wouldn't want to pick no. So we're going with this one. Even if this sounds a little casual and like distanced. Yeah, why not? But secretly inside I'm like lit on fire. Yeah, sure, why not? Spirit's hand on your back is ice cold, but she has a soft touch. When she's done, she takes care of herself. You watch as Spirit apply sunscreen to herself in the most unique way by floating her own hand around her back to spread it on. So her detached body parts can move on their own. Comment on the floating hands, say nothing, ask about the shards of glass sticking out from her. That's, damn, just like zero subtlety at all. I keep going with like the first option in all of these, but I think it's the most fitting. This could turn into an innuendo. I'm picking this one. The fact that your hands just float out around you like that, you can reach things way easier than I can. It's almost like you're some kind of superhero. She's gonna be like, it's because I got cut up with my dad with a katana. Thanks, you insensitive asshole. Yeah. Damn it, if I'd known. I'm glad you get a kick out of it, but floating severed limbs isn't exactly the type of superpower you think to wish for as a kid. I'd much rather be able to read minds. Maybe then I'd understand why some people act the way they do. Okay, do I double down or like say sorry? Spirit reads me as so far as the type of character that doesn't want you to like pander to her. She doesn't want you like apologizing and being like she didn't seem too offended by it. She was just kind of like, no, you wouldn't really want it. I don't know which one of these options is worse. They both seem like bad. Like apologizing when she wouldn't really like that, or double down and be like, no, I really do wish I was severed and cut up. Oh, these are both bad options, but which one's the most bad? I'm gonna, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Flip a coin. I'm gonna say I'm jealous. Fuck it, why not, right? I keep picking option 1, I'm gonna pick option 1. If she hates it, then this date isn't going too well. I didn't mean to hurt you. Okay, so you apologize anyway. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings, but I'm honestly jealous. No, why would you say that? Why would you tell her to lighten up? This is like, oh no. This is like those character answers where it's like, all that it shows you is like, yes, and then when you click on it, it says, yes, you piece of shit. It's like they just added something you totally didn't like think was there. That's making me such an asshole. You know what? I've got just the cure for jealousy. This should cure you in no time at all. Don't fucking tell me oh shit. Don't tell me I'm actually dying right now. I will show you exactly what it feels like to be me. No! I picked the wrong info! I knew she wouldn't like that info! Jen, I fumbled the bag! I fumbled the bag so hard! Well, I'm gonna try again. No shit. I'm gonna try again. But like, damn! What was up with that? I'm upset that it made me like say the worst possible answer for just I should have apologized. I just didn't think she'd like that. I didn't think she'd be about the like, god damn it. Well, I'm fucking dead. What can you do? What can you do? Try again. That's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. Sorry, I don't know what stream looks like right now. And I'm gonna be honest. Spirit just hacked my computer. That's what's happening right now. But damn! That's so cruel of her. Okay. Oh, goodbye. Yeah, let me restart this. Hopefully it keeps my save file. That's not how I want this to end. I just fucking die? This is problematic. This is genuinely an issue. Alright, sorry about the black screen. Give me a second. Give me un minuto. Yeah, no, no, I'm starting to think that Spirit just fully just hacked my computer and actually made me crash and die. That's what I'm starting to believe. Frankly. Damn. Okay, at least it gave me the option to try again. I think that, I wonder how far back it would have put me. Probably back to like the beginning of the date is all. If I had to take a fat guess, I'd say back to the beginning of the date. But I restarted the game, and let's see where the save file puts me at. Because now it's just a flip of the coin, if it works or not. And I'll be honest. Where's flip of the coin? Alright, yes, the epilepsy warning. I'm trying to think what flashing moments there were. Or if that's something to look forward to in the future. Wink wink. Alright, let's see where we were. Let's pretend like that didn't happen, right? See, look, we're back at the date. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. Let's just purge that from our memory. And get back to the funky music and apparently howling lifeguard tower. Because what the hell? Back in business. Alright, I will literally... God, I already forgot what the options were, but I'm gonna not choose that one. Or those two in succession. Damn. She really just fucking killed me. I was gonna make a joke that, like, I'd thank her for it, but, not so much. Hibiscus flower, get me back there. Tag me in. Tag me in. While that happens, I'm opening the liquid. Hold on. Oh! Ignore that chat. Okay, we're back at the date. We'll pretend like this never happened. It simply just didn't happen. Black is her favorite color, in case you couldn't tell. Or rather, her not favorite color. Alright, semantics. And let's see. Oh yeah, the sunscreen part. Okay. Okay. I can see chat again. Sorry, I literally said spirit hacked my computer because chat just fully fucking disappeared and it made me very scared. But it's gonna be a little delayed. Did I do the Wordle today? Yeah, I do it at midnight always, right? Yeah. I think I posted on my side. And how much you get for the game? It's $10. Alright. Now. Tin's here too. This is the worst time for chat to fucking be problematic. Yeah, oh wow. I wonder how this is gonna go. Anyway, yeah, hi Tin. You keep missing the trickster. Which is a problem, because I hate seeing him, and you're the only one who would want to see him. What option are we picking, chat? I think we still go Fangs, because that was the right route. And this is still presumptuous, but I just changed my answer after that. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, we're back in. Got to bring my own, no problem. That was the right option, because lotion, needing any help, blah, blah, blah. Yes, please. This is such a cute sprite. Alright. We will not comment on her floating hands. We will not be doing that. Sorry, chat, I did not choose B. It scared me too much. Because I think she'd think that was too presumptuous. Anyway, or I can ask about the shards of glass. I have a feeling this would end similarly with, like, the whole trauma thing. I honestly don't know what the glass is from exactly, like, because she was killed with a katana. I don't know how she got the glass. But my curiosity does not overwhelm my sense of self-preservation. I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut. You look on in wonder, not sure exactly what's appropriate to say in this moment. While you're staring at Spirit's back, the head turns around and notices you looking at her. I'm sorry, is something wrong? Oh, I was just thinking about— No, I don't know. Why is the game making me take this route? I don't want to take this route. Stop mentioning her trauma. I was just thinking about what you must have gone through to end up like that. It had to have been horrible. It was worse than death. At least death ends eventually. But I wouldn't want to forget it. It literally made me who I am right now. Truth is, I could pull all of these bits of glass that are stuck in my flesh out right now if I wanted to, but I don't want to. Each shard is a reminder of what my father did to me and what the world did to him. That's why I refuse to play the universe's game. I hate the idea that I'll be forced to succumb to pressure the way he did in the end. Oh God, was this the right answer? The way that fear and anger filled him up and then came bursting out. The way his misery flooded our home and drowned us all. Yeesh. It's hard not to think about revenge. The dragon inside me, it's doing to me what the world did to him. I have to fight, even though it gives me strength. I must maintain control. You're stronger than he ever was, I'm sure of it. I appreciate that, Cass. I suppose a little help isn't a bad thing. In life, in love. This world is a lot to endure alone. Maybe I could use a little assistance reaching my Chat, we're there. I repeat. I repeat, we have reached Spirit's toes. I repeat. Oh no, Houston, we have a problem. I have to read this in my Valley Girl voice? Hold on. Alright, I'm doing this fully. Maybe I could use a little assistance reaching my delicate toes for a bit of lotion. You know, having your body contorted into these vengeful poses, it really does a number on my joints. It rubs the lotion on its skin. Oh, I get that reference. Oh, this is a mini game! Oh, fuck this. Jen, stop telling me to rub the toes. Shut the fuck up. Oh. I'm so stressed out that I'm gonna fuck this up. I'm so bad at skill checks. I'm gonna miss her toes. Fuck. Did that not count? Oh, okay, that barely counted. Ah! I missed completely. Oh, I missed her toes. Sorry. Oh my god. Do you see how fast the thing is spinning? This is so much harder than like... Ooh. This is so much harder than it looks. Oh, okay, I got it. You guys, I put the lotion on her toes. Well, I suppose that the lotion made it to where it was supposed to be going eventually. And you weren't too incredibly wasteful. I'm not a woman who believes in rushing through things just to get them done. If there is a next time, I'm sure you'll do even better. Well, is that the end of the toes? Can that be the end of the... You look up at the lighthouse, its ominous dark form hovering above this moment between spirit and yourself. Evil as it clearly is, in this case, it does you a solid by blurting out another ominous moan and burst of black light that rescues you from this awkward silence. Oh! Excuse me, Davy Jones Blocker. From seemingly out of nowhere, an ancient-looking ship appears in the water. It glows, itself a thing of death, a spirit of a ship that once sailed these seas centuries ago. A tattered black flag, our flag means death, whips in the ocean air above the ship as it careens towards the shore, before crashing into the rocks. It must have been drawn in by the lighthouse. You hear the distant shouting of sailors as the old wooden ghost ship breaks up and sinks into the water. Oh, right. It does that sometimes too. Should we do something? Nah, the sharks will take care of it. Within a minute, the ocean is quiet again except for the waves. Note to self, hungry sharks. With these time-traveling pirates, or whoever they are, you're half sure you saw one of those skull and crossbone flags, aren't the only ones drawn here today. It's Wraith! He's emerged from the palm trees behind you. He's crashing our date. I didn't come here to break up your date or something. Well, what I just said would say otherwise. I came here for that! The ship? Wraith points to the lighthouse. It is indifferent to his attention. I've been seeing it in my dreams, shining its strange light on me. I can't avoid it. All the woods and walls, nothing seems to stop it from reaching out to me. It's a haunted lighthouse. It does that to everyone at some point. You're no more special than me, those dead pirates, or the mermaid I saw washed up on the shore that one time. Mermaids are real. Mermaids, by the way, aren't even close to as beautiful in person as they are in movies. More sea witch than underwater princess, if you catch my drift. You're looking mighty sea witch yourself. It's all part of a vast conspiracy, an epic river of lies that runs beneath the island. Or something. I'm pretty sure I figured it out. The basics anyhow. If you come with me, you can get cut! Damn, girl! Spirit waves her katana, nearly trimming a couple buttons off her Wraith's tropical top. He takes the hint and backs away a few steps slowly. For the quiet guy, he never really shuts up. Okay, be that way. You'll see. Alone at last, tension broken, deathly moans quiet, and Wraith banished back to wherever he hangs out, you scooch closer to Spirit, breathing in the damp, foggy air that seems to emanate from her. It's not quite clear how that whole fog thing works, but you don't even care. You're feeling this moment. Spirit seems to be feeling it too. She starts to adjust her robe, and you get a peek at the bathing suit underneath. Yo! I would get a peek anyway, it's a sheer. For someone who seems intent on proving how little she cares about what everyone else thinks, she put a lot of work into getting into that suit. It's got straps for days. Okay, vouch. However, you're so focused on what's happening with Spirit, you don't see the next interruption coming. Don't be Trapper, don't be Trapper. Oh, okay, this is fun. And Claudette and Dwight bursted on you and interrupt whatever you were doing. It doesn't seem like they were worried they'd bump into much. We're here to... A very dramatic announcement. Well, technically, Nerd Emoji, we're here to invite you to join us back at the beach, where we'll be making a very dramatic announcement. It's hard being the producers and the hosts. Aren't survivors supposed to work in groups of 4? Yeah, but you ate one of them. Are we forgetting that? When you arrive at the beach, you realize you were set up. Despite promising an announcement, Dwight and Claudette simply stand quietly. This isn't at all what was promised. Wait a minute, there's no announcement here. But there is, me. You got mud in your ears, friend. I told you to get lost. Don't you see? Lost is what I am, and so are you. But I know the way out. I've got a map back in my secret lair. Literally. And figuratively. Yeah, I know the difference. Okay, so what I'm getting is Spirit is the goth girlfriend. Huntress is buff lady. Trapper is buff old dude. And Wraith is just like a conspiracy theorist. That's why you should ditch Spirit and come spend the rest of your night with me instead. He's homophobic. Get out of here. You've got a secret lair? Okay, that's what we're focusing on? Damn it. Who said anything about a secret lair? I said I got, sap in my secret hair. There's a flap on my secret chair. Don't change that subject. Don't ask me what he's talking about. You don't even have hair. You're trying to make a mess of the first nice day I've had in I don't know how long, because it's not even clear what year it is, but in a while. I'm not about to be ditched for the likes of you. It's not me messing things up. Like I keep trying to tell you, it's this dang island. I've come to accept a difficult truth. What's happening here? Well, I'm convinced that it's our fate. It's not anyone's decision. It's simply the way it will be. There's no use fighting it. What would you even know about fighting? All you know is hiding in your spooky little secret hair and crying like a baby while ringing your little bell. So don't tell me what I can and can't fight back against. I was born a fighter. A dragon lives inside me. I can't not fight, even when all I might want to do is hide. Don't you see this giant hat? It's a metaphor. If I do have a fate, my fate is to win every fight that comes my way. Got it? Folks. Oh, you hide. I've seen you hide. You do your phase walking routine. What do you call it? It's basically cloaking, and we all know that cloaking is a type of hiding. Oh my god, his hair's on fire. Folks. You cloak, I don't cloak. I am not a cloaker. I phase walk out in the open. You just can't see me. You have no idea what they're talking about, but this sure sounds like some video game community forum thread minutia if there was ever such a thing. Not that you'd know about that either. You know Dead by Daylight, this is hilarious, but I have a feeling it's going over all my chat sets right now. It sure doesn't seem like Dwight and Claudette are going to stop this, so it's on you. I think I was brought here to make this choice, so I'm going to do it now. And I choose you. Even though you've revealed your toe thing, I still stick by you. When it comes down to it, neither of these two seems easy to love. I mean, damn, Spirit literally has broken glass shards sticking out of her, but she has a certain charm to her gloom. Spirit and I were actually having a nice time. Besides, if it's my fate to end up on this island, well, to hell with fate, really. And don't take this the wrong way, Wraith, but the amount of awkwardness you pack into a single day, no wonder you're so skinny. Damn, all that second guessing yourself must burn a lot of calories. Get his fucking ass. No offense taken, yeah, okay, it's true. I can be a little awkward, I guess, sometimes. Right, so I'm gonna stick with Spirit. Spirit breathes a sigh of relief. I've got enough revenging to do without having to kill you and Wraith too. Oh god, if I pick Wraith, she'd kill me? Spirit walks you around a corner to show you something that she discovered in this place and knew was meant to be connected with her journey. A cherry tree. Cute. It's just a small sapling, but it's begun to sprout flowers. It doesn't make sense to see a cherry tree here in this place, but it also doesn't make sense to see a ghost in a black bathing suit, so you just accept it. As Spirit steps up to the tree, a cold breeze pulls some petals off and they come cascading through the air around the both of you. This is so romantic! Do you know the meaning of the cherry blossom? They're beautiful, but also quite symbolic. Of course, like all good symbols, their meaning is pretty complicated. What do they mean to you? For many people, being among cherry blossoms is like being a celebration of life. People travel great distances just to be near their vibrant beauty. However, as beautiful as they might be, they aren't magical. They're simply flowers. They quickly die and fade away, and for this reason they are also just a symbol of the fleeting nature of life, of our fragile mortality. In a way, it's the specter of looming death that calls attention to this special moment, to see and appreciate life. How does that duality make you feel, Cass? That was a lot to unpack. That was like hella deep. How do I feel about the duality between fleeting life and death, especially as a mortal person on this island confronted with an immortal spirit? A little unsure. I think she'd want me to say empowered, though. Hopefully she wouldn't get offended by that. I'm like walking around eggshells around her at this point. Walking around the shattered glass on her shoulders. Indeed. Okay, what would she want me to say? What would she want me to say? So, I'm glad these aren't timed. I would actually die. The duality between life and death, fleeting, empowered. It's positive that people flock to see these cherry blossom trees, even though it's death. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. The knowledge that life and death are a cycle has always given me peace. Please, God, don't let Spirit be offended because she literally can't die. Accepting the fleeting nature of life, like the beauty of a flower in bloom, allows me to appreciate the moment without being too hung up on what comes next. Chase Atlantic, Beauty and Death, anyone? As you explain, Spirit's face begins to look sad to you. You're not sure why. It's not the happiness topic, life and death, but why should that matter? And then it dawns on you. Spirit has been trapped in this ghastly state of death with no hope to cycle back, no rebirth, her moment of blossoming life long gone. That scary time of death and decay that comes after the good part. That's Spirit's eternity. That was, oh, damn. I feel like an idiot. I wasn't talking about you. I wasn't even thinking about you. Oh, don't say that. You just answered from the heart. I can't let that bother me. Oh no, I picked the wrong answer. Our priorities are not the same. I have my mission. Once, the fallen cherry blossoms represented the souls of samurai warriors. Those with noble characters, those who did not fear death, those who were killed in the greatest sacrifice to honor their emperor. Their lives were short, but their purpose gave them beauty. Those warriors saw death coming, but they never despaired. They stood and faced it. They held their swords and struck down their fear. But despite the samurai spirit that lives on in me and my noble bloodline, my life has ended, but my death continues to stretch on. The cycle is frozen. This cherry tree, it's not real. Though its petals fall, they soon replenish. It's as if it were installed here by someone. You watch as Spirit chooses her words very carefully. By something with no respect for the balance of life and death. We're sorry to interrupt. You know we won't believe you, right? Yep. But this time we've got a really good reason. And it has nothing to do with being manipulated by an unseen force, because that's definitely not happening. I love that Spirit looks so, like, tiny next to them because she's floating. Nobody accused you of that, but okay. We're just here to tell you that it's time for dinner, silly. Get it while it's hot. I guess it's time to go, or whatever. Thanks for spending time with me today. I enjoyed it. Me too. Alright, hopefully I didn't fumble that too much. I was kind of taking a risk with that cherry blossom answer, but you know, she didn't kill me, so how low is the bar really? What a fun day you've been having. I can see it written all over your face. You're shining. And that's not just the remaining anxious sweat from spending an afternoon courting a psycho killer. No, you really are feeling this full romantic experience. Don't worry, I'll keep your dirty little secrets. But enough gentle ribbing, it's time to get back to business. And the, appetizing singles have arrived for dinner, including Trickster. No, Tin, are you here? Oh my god. Wraith is here too. Yeah, they're all here. We're not gonna do the gag where you cram them all on screen at the same time again, so just believe me. They're all here, and they're all just as sexy as demented as you remember them. Please don't show me Trickster then. With your love on the line, everyone is being very careful not to offend you by saying the wrong thing. Really, because that's how I feel. Congrats, by the way, on getting this far. I'm as surprised as you are that these four are falling for you. No, not because of your personality, but because you just met them yesterday. However, since Trapper seems like the biggest long shot to end up holding onto your heart, he throws caution to the wind and speaks up. It's a pretty small consolation prize for being the least loved killer on Murderer's Island, true. But hey, letting them have this one moment in the spotlight, Trapper they've been part of, is the least we can do, and heaven knows they won't do any better than that. I'm dining solo. If I'm dining solo, I'm eating what I want, and you're all eating it too. Lamb shank, rare, salt, pepper, no sauces allowed, and serve it with one single piece of broccoli so Wraith won't complain. I like broccoli. Gives me horrible gas. Oh, I don't like that. Buddy, wait till you smell what rare lamb does to my bowels. It's awesome. I hate this. Dinner will be served shortly, but certain power brokers would like to know about your day. Would you like to share your day with the rest of the group? You've had an interesting day, that's for sure, but how will you describe it to the others? Say too much and too little and it could affect your standing with the group. Okay, but don't just sit there and say nothing. Nothing is not an option. Be coy or gush about your date? I think I could be coy. I think Spirit would appreciate that. I don't want her to think I'm, like, embarrassed, but she can't be mad at me. She's awfully coy herself. So... oh, well, she's blushing. Hopefully that's good. I read the first line and was like, that's bad. It wasn't really a date. More like two people avoiding everyone else and choosing to be alone. But doing it in a relatively close proximity to each other. That's exactly right. Ooh, that was the right answer. Couldn't have not said anything of value better myself. Spirit is clearly happy with the way you portrayed your date. No surprise. She doesn't like people getting into her business. Yes! I just fist bumped in real life. Dwight and Claudette bring out dinner. Everyone eats in silence. No one trusts anyone now, and they are all very tired. Oh, wait. No, sorry. That's a dreary supernatural horror thriller set in Antarctica, not a charming parody dating sim set in an undisclosed tropical paradise. Bony appetite. Don't you mean bon? No. Almost everything we serve has a lot of bones in it, even the vegetables. Impossible to avoid on this island. Everyone eats without speaking. Tensions are rising, both of the... Oh! Tensions are rising, both of the sexual and deadly variety. When everyone finishes, Dwight and Claudette come back to clean up the table. They linger around you as they pick up your plate, take your napkin, and dust off crumbs off the table. What would you like to say to the servants? I'm gonna say thank you. I'm not like an asshole. I'm not gonna like base this off of Spirit and like what she want me to hear. I think no matter what killer I was romancing, I'd say thank you. Your top-notch service is much appreciated. Everyone, if you would please be so kind as to follow us to the fire pit, we would greatly appreciate it. We've been told something big is gonna happen, something that will change everything. You can go willingly or you can go unwillingly. You have no choice. Tough cookies. Did you have a choice on how you said that, dweeb? Yes, and I immediately regret how I did. Everyone just fucking hates Dwight. Good. Something needs to change around here. Fire is rebirth. Fire illuminates the soul. I hope the fire isn't too smoky. Smoke hurts my eyes. I have pretty sensitive eyes. I'm also horribly afraid of it. The fire, I mean, not my eyes, because of childhood trauma involving fire. And finally, everyone starts moving towards the fire pit, if only to get away from Ray's complaining. He really is awkward, isn't he? You take a seat on a comfortable log, feeling the fire's heat against your skin, and wait for other killers to take their places, wondering who will want to tell the story this time. Will narrator tell a story? I bet they've got a stunningly creative mind. Hey, you think, are they allowed to simply place thoughts in my mind like this? Doesn't seem fair. Very meta. Everyone makes their way in, but something unexpected happens. Nothing. Nothing happens. Something almost always seems to be happening here, so nothing is probably not a great sign. Are they waiting for me? Or... Oh, cool. Everyone's looking at you. So, you know, do something. Should I pick someone to tell a story like last time? Or we can play charades? Bottle? Well, what we were actually thinking, why don't you tell us a story? Uh-oh, I'm bad at this. Wraith points his spine and skull staff thingamajig at you. You duck out of his way. Who knows what that thing can do? Probably shoots lasers. Try not to bore us. We are just very interested in you. Don't speak for me, Huntress. Now you can't tell if you're warm from the fire or if it's your nerves heating up. I know that fire is right here, but maybe if we stop talking about it all the time, we can start to pretend it's not here and doesn't, you know, threaten to burn us alive. He's got trauma. He's not supposed to be able to hear me. Get out of here, Wraith. Cass was about to make an important decision about telling the story or not. I don't think I'm allowed to say I'm not a storytelling type. I'm not a killjoy. I don't really have a story, though. Sure, I'm game to tell a story. I hope it's a mystery. Okay, so I'm not telling a mystery just because of that. Okay, so what type of story do you want to tell? Oh, interesting. Action would be the trapper answer. So would maybe adventure-y. I could go the Spirit route and take... I mean, Spirit told a romance story. If she didn't, I probably wouldn't want to, but she did. Hey, we thinking? I'm down to tell a romance one, since that's what Spirit did earlier. It's not, like, out of left field. I'll tell a romantic story. How about two lovers who take poison together and die, foaming at the mouth? Or about two strong hunters who meet when they both try to bludgeon the same wily Wolverine? Not quite. It's about my parents. They met at a party in college, so not true. He was hosting, she'd been dragged there by some friends. They couldn't have been more different, and yet, as the night went on, they were drawn to each other. She made fun of his taste in music, and he took an interest in her major, women's studies. I also studying women. They were married within 2 months. 1, weird. 2, not accurate. 3, this is not how you tell a story. This is the worst story I've ever heard. This is just like a recap. Bit soon to know if you can trust someone, don't you think? It's so sweet. Exactly! I learned a lot about love from them. If you know, you know. Some people don't need years to get acquainted with their partner. Love could spark from a mere look across a campfire. Now you've got their attention. Each killer is furiously attempting to catch your eye from across the fire pit. Except for Trickster, who has wandered over to the bar and is loudly playing his own music on headphones to drown you out. Okay, that was not a very good story. I don't mean to insult you, but it was actually quite bad. Sorry, but this narrator keeps it real. We can't just end there. So, who else would you like to hear from a story from tonight? You look from killer to killer, trying to decide who might be the most entertaining. Oh, is it too much of a simp move to pick Spirit again? I feel like she already had her story time, but I don't want to pick someone else in case that fucks up Spirit's route. You need to get out of my Twitch chat, you issue. You did not make me look. Who do I pick to tell a story? So I'm talking to my brother right now.
What did it say?
Who do I pick to do I pick Spirit again?
Yes.
Alright, let's go. Spirit route. Oh, well, I suppose I could tell a story. I don't really want to, but anything I say is sure to be better than whatever you could get out of anyone else in this group. Like all good stories, I stole this one from someone in the past who is dead now and can't do anything about it. Ooh, this is a sprite I haven't seen. She looks nervous. It's called the bride, or technically, I suppose, the fiancé. One winter, a young couple decided that the next spring they would be married. The two were madly in love and could not wait for the snow to melt so they could join in matrimony and unite their souls for eternity. Per the latest bridal trend, they decided to have their wedding ceremony at the edge of the woods by a beautiful, shabby chic farmhouse. Together, they spent months planning the details of their wedding. The two created invitations, figured out seating arrangements, and tasted 100 cakes before settling on the perfect one. They chose whatever that is, by the way. So fancy. When it came time to figure out the decorations, however, the fiancé, I guess, since she wasn't actually married yet, wanted to take the lead and set the style. After all, her boyfriend had been wearing cargo shorts and open-toed sandals for pretty much their entire relationship, so he was definitely not to be trusted. Why are you marrying someone that wears cargo shorts and open-toed sandals for pretty much their entire relationship? Red flag. Having decided on such a lovely natural setting for their ceremony, the fiancé decided that she would create unique floral arrangements from the local wildflowers that surrounded the farmhouse. We gonna have some red spider lily bouquets? As soon as the sun rose on the first day of spring, she set off into the woods. Each day, she spent hours mapping out where the best blooms could be found and prepared to pick them herself the morning of the wedding so that they'd be at the height of their freshness and beauty. Enamored with the incredible variety of flowers in the woods she surveyed, the fiancé, since they had not yet been married, became obsessed with knowing just how many there were so that she could choose the absolute best. I see we are carrying on the flower and death motif. When the fateful morning of her big day finally came, the fiancé told her husband-to-be that she had one final errand to run before the wedding. Excited for the ceremony to come, she dressed in her beautiful white gown and set off into the woods to gather flowers. Treading carefully, she followed her route, selecting only the best stems and collecting them in a basket. However, when she came upon a once familiar clearing, something was not as she expected. Somehow, it was more beautiful now than it had ever been before. And just on the edge of her view was a new bush filled with blossoms so vibrant and colorful, she became dizzy just looking at them. But the fiancé ignored her sudden spell and pressed ahead, scooping up flower after flower. And every time she did, she noticed just further ahead, impossibly even more beautiful blossoms. Carried by the sweet fragrance of spring air, the fiancé, crept further and further into the woods until she turned a corner, stepped over a mossy fallen tree trunk, and realized she had been here before. But this wasn't the clearing she remembered, or at least not how she remembered it. The flowers were suddenly overripe, decaying, falling from their stems into festering moldy piles on the floor. Where bees had been, now only flies buzzed. Where the scene of flowers had once intoxicated her, the odor of mildew now made her sick. She turned and looked back, but the path was dark. Into a shadowy glen she walked, and walked, and walked. That day, as guests gathered at the farmhouse, the fiancé was nowhere to be seen. Her friends, family, and love began to look for her, but to no avail. They searched the pasture, the tree line, and into the forest, but there were no beautiful wildflowers or young lovers to be seen. Just old, dead trees, trampled vines, and moss-covered rocks. The fiancé stayed a fiancé for eternity, always wandering, looking for fresher blooms to clip, but never finding them. distracted by a never-ending search for perfection, unable to see that you were loved for who you are, out there all alone. I thought it was beautiful and sad, just like someone we know. How was story time? A lot of people like to take pot shots at sequels, but I think every good story deserves a follow-up. When you think it's the end, the sequel is almost never as rewarding as the original. That's why I'm much more of a fan of the episodic style of storytelling. Knowing it's a series takes a lot of pressure off of any individual installment and builds a greater sense of community between audience and creator. Is this trying to say the game's gonna have like a second sequel or DLC? Tell me, Cass, if you could delete any sequel from existence, what would it be? Don't answer that. We don't actually care. We're just here to make sure that we seamlessly move on to the next segment of the evening. God forbid my small talk get in the way of a romantic Twilight moment. Dwight, I'm gonna need you to shut your triap trap. You know that we need to get back to that thing we do whenever we're not on screen. Okay. You have fun tonight and try not to wink wink end up dead. Why did you say the words wink wink out loud? And what kind of double entendre are you getting at with the end up dead thing? Hey. Dwight is physically incapable of winking, not since the accident. And you do know that all of these people are despicable criminals with double-digit kill counts, right? Well, except for Spirit. She really doesn't belong here. She's strictly a victim, not a perpetrator. No wonder she's pissed. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say Huntress is also a victim. Did I hear somebody trash-talking Spirit? Huh, deal me in. What do you say we take this back to the hot tub so I can soak this bod while I roast that ghost with some killer hot takes? Please, enough talk of burns, things that are lit or getting blazed. It's enough of these activities that we set to literal fire, but must I be surrounded by figurative flames as well? What if we turned and ran as far away from this place as we could, just you and me? On those spindly legs, you'd probably tire it before you got too far. If it's running away to someplace more secluded Cass is after, they should obviously join me. Have you seen these legs? Pure power. Not that my walk speed really reflects my giant stature, but that's just because I chose to move slowly for stealthy reasons. It's my own choice, and it's completely logical. Why is everyone so obsessed with comparing themselves to each other and creating drama? I'm so over all that. Don't you get it? Society wants to trick you into fighting with each other so that corporations can swoop in and sell you fake solutions to your fabricated problems. She is so real for that. I'll be sitting in the shade and drinking something locally sourced while thumbing through a public domain novella printed on recycled paper because I refuse to play their game anymore. She is also so real. I ragged on Trapper for calling her a millennial, but she so is. The youngest here. It's like she's actively trying to be as unappealing as possible. Does it really turn anyone else on? Or just, hey, back off! Despite Trapper's insatiable appetite, it seems his attention, along with the attention of everyone else, is still on you for the moment. If you could, I don't know, just pick one of us, maybe we could all move on with our lives, or, some special projects we might have going on. You heard him. Who will it be? Who will you head off with for an evening activity? I'm just saying, you may not get a ton of chances to date around like this before your time on Murderer's Island comes to a close. And no, I'm not satisfied with that name either, but with this streaming reality TV dating show boom happening, it's pretty much all that wasn't taken. Which killer will you pick? And yes, we're back to excluding Trickster because, that guy. Yeah, we're always down for excluding Trickster. And I'm gonna keep picking Spirit. Spirit? Oh, you picked me. Yay. Damn, maybe she didn't want to hang out. Sorry, that was rude of me. I despise phoniness, so I should be honest with you. You make for interesting company, and I love the idea of winning over all these killers at all costs, even when I hate the game and prize. The prize is me! What do you mean you hate the prize? Excuse me? Floating, subverting expectations, grinding my teeth as I imagine sweet, sweet revenge. It takes a lot out of me. So don't stop bringing your A game, alright? It might seem like I hate everything, and getting to really know who I am is an impossible task not worth trying, but too bad. You won't know unless you search deep inside of yourself and bring everything you've got. Or just say the exact right thing at the exact right time and melt my cold heart in an instant. I don't know the rules here any better than you do. See you at the bar, I guess. Looks like we're going back to the lounge. I'm down. You arrive at the bar to find Dwight and Claudette both holding cocktail shakers, surrounded by a bevy bottle of for assorted boozes. Who's ready to get wasted? As you know, I don't drink, so not me. Unless you mean wasted as in killed, in which case, Dad, if you were out there somewhere, I will find you and waste you for what you've done to me. You Really? Don't drink? Ever? Is that like because it will just fall out of a hole in your stomach thing, or... I don't drink alcohol because alcohol is poison of the body and the mind, and I don't need to act like a fool to have a good time thing. Then why did you choose a mixology lesson as your romantic nighttime activity? Everyone knows this kind of date is just an excuse to get loaded up on booze and make terrible decisions. It's true. Not a single person has ever learned anything at one of these things. Wait, now that's not true. You learned how to tie a cherry knot in a stem using only your tongue. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Who ordered the soda with a splash of private business? Because that's off menu. Well, I know what I'm drinking to forget tonight. No, a lot going on here. Mixology is a real thing, and it doesn't require alcohol to be interesting. I'll have you know that I worked at a restaurant before I was violently executed. Oh, we're getting her lore? By your father. On whom you will have your bloody vengeance. Right. Well, so be it. How about you, Cass? Do you drink? I'm underage is what I am. But... I think I'll stay sober for more than one reason. I've got the impression that tonight will be a night I want to remember perfectly, so I'm gonna pass on the alcoholic drinks. Here. Alcohol is a false escape. Besides, it's not like sober people can't have fun. You watch a spirit picks up a plump cherry and roughly stabs a little plastic sword through it. Cute. Cherry juice splatters everywhere as its little fruity guts flop out on a spirit's lap. I don't think you can say that. Technically not underage, depending on the country. Just lie, hard eyes. True, I could just lie. It could be as simple as that, but I picked the right answer, evidently. And also, alcohol tastes bad, I'm gonna be honest. Oopsie. One of the upsides of wearing black, it hardly shows stains. No take backsies. Sir, so lovebirds, what drink shall we make? Are these all non-alcoholic, or do I have to pick the one that's non-alcoholic? This seems a little... Bloody Mary seems a little on the nose, right? Bloody Mary. I'm tempted to go dark and stormy. That's like... She likes classic, horror novellas and books. Isn't that... Like, it was a dark and stormy night? Isn't that a thing? Ooh, Jen's saying Bloody Mary. Do you think I should? Is that, like, too on the nose for her? I wonder if these apply to the 4 killers. That doesn't really make sense because we're on a date with Spirit. You know what, Jen? Just for you, since I'm doing the Spirit route for you anyway, I'll do Bloody Mary. I'll do Bloody Mary for you, okay? Bloody Mary sounds like it might as well be the official drink of Murderer's Island here. How about that? You turn around to see Claudette holding a mirror up to your face. Uh-oh, are we summoning the actual? Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary. Candles flare, and a warm wind begins to swirl around you. The sky goes black. A dark shadow appears behind you. Before you know what's happening, you're in a trance, and you've joined in the chant. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. You feel a hand on your shoulder. The darkness begins to wrap around you. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. Jen, why the fuck did you pick Bloody Mary? A loud crash interrupts the chant. When you blink your eyes, you see that Spirit has unsheathed her spectral katana and sliced the mirror in two. Shards stick out of the sand at your feet. Excuse me? What kind of asshole goes on someone's a new ghost when they've got a perfectly good one with them on a date already? I'm sorry, I don't know what came over me. Typical. They all say that, don't they? Jen, how did you manage to pick the wrong option? Amen, sister. I'll just have a Sprite. Is that like... I don't think they have that. That's licensed. Trademarked. You see the dark form of Bloody Mary herself fly off into the sky, joining an approaching storm cloud that's making its way over from the ocean. Before you can pivot to a different drink suggestion, oh shit! Lightning strikes a palm tree on the beach and immediately sets it on fire, or starts a fire. The activity ends abruptly as Claudette and Dwight usher the two of you away from the bar. It's such a cute sprite. Damn, I wonder if that's what would have happened if I picked the dark and stormy. The gang's all together again on the volleyball court, right where we started. Seems like only yesterday you were sitting on the sidelines watching everyone get sweaty. That's because it was. Oh. Oi? It feels like I've been here a lot longer than that, actually. It's so late that the sun is already beginning to rise. Better get this over with quickly so that you can get some beauty rest. I do not recommend the internal damnation of perpetual narratordom. Good thing you've really used your time well since then. Really getting to know the gang. The brain, the mogul, the basket case, the psychotic bunny girl. You know, the 4 types of people. Tag yourself down below, chat. The psychotic bunny, Tin. Basket case, Jen. This is this is Trapper, so no one is Mogul Moves Ludwig, and then never mind. I know it's switched. Anyway, everyone is gathered on the volleyball court for a new type of game. Pick your dream date and see who cast chooses. I like this game. Who's ready for a round robin? How round are we talking? No, not to eat, Huntress. Each killer gets 2 minutes to tell you all about the dream day they have planned for you tomorrow. In no particular order, which is a weird thing to mention, right? Almost like the order does matter. Trapper, why don't you go first? You think you deserve it, even if in this case it's a subtle dig. I wonder if the order is like least romance so far to most. Stop talking. All right. Trapper, without further ado, would you like to make us all uncomfortable by pushing the boundaries of what's acceptable not only in polite society, but within the narrative of this in-world event, and also in the larger meta-narrative of Dead by Daylight dating experience? He's already said some sus things. How much can they get away with this game rating? Sometimes you just gotta say it. Why, yes, thank you. I'd love to. So, Cass, you're thinking of picking me? Not in the slightest. Well, this is your final warning. Pick me and be punished. And rewarded? Tomorrow will suck. Probably. I'm not an easy guy to get along with. I know that. But I can tell you this much. I'm hiding a secret on this island that will make fans shit themselves with excitement. If you like Trapper, you're gonna love it. And if not, you're a maggot. That I am. Also, everyone, even confident, sexy ladies in rabbit mats, better stay the hell away from my yacht. And I'm gonna be honest, chat. That sounds like a hate crime. Great! Huntress, why don't you take it from here? Tomorrow morning, I'm planning on a nice atmospheric breakfast on a yacht. Don't worry, Trapper won't even know it's gone. What was that? Nothing. Go away. cute sprite. How does she know the word atmospheric? She's literally, has no vocabulary. Then, boy, oh boy, I've got such an adventure planned. It involves hunting for treasure. What kind of treasure are we looking for? Guess you'll have to pick me to find out. Let me tell ya, it's primo stuff. Now, if you don't mind, I've got to start preparing, because it's clear already that you're gonna pick me. Confident, mysterious, I like it. Sorry, anyway, Wraith? Yeah, it's definitely least to most romance so far. Well, I don't know. I really prefer just to tell Cass privately. I don't really know how it's gonna work with these game mechanics. What if you just whispered it to Cass? Wraith considers this for a long moment. Too long. Why the fuck does his face look like that? Yeah, that's fine. Without moving, Wraith lowers his voice to a barely audible whisper. Tomorrow, we have to find my bell. And then I can finally tell you about what I've been working on. It's gonna be really special. The kind of thing where we will really bond. And maybe finally get off this island. And maybe then we can go on a real date. What do you say? You done? Is that it? Wraith nods, proud. Hit us, Spirit. Figuratively, damn it, Dwight, you gotta watch your words with these people. Tomorrow, you'll spit in the face of God, die, and be reborn anew. Pause. I will spit on the face of God, die, and in that order. I love Spirit. We're going Spirit route, but that sounds like the least appeasing of these three. And that's saying something with Trapper, just existing in general. That's it. If you're not intrigued by that, I don't want you. Go draw crayon art with Trapper and drink up whatever mysteries with Wraith. I don't know what those guys do all day. Do you want to at least specify which god you'll be spitting in the face of? All of them. Okay then, so hide your time if you intend to hang out with Spirit. And time's up, everyone. Gosh, you'll need to dream about these options so you're ready to choose in the morning. Spirit, please. Oh, you know it. Now go dream about all these swoon-worthy options so that you're ready to make a choice come dawn. Have a swell night. Did you two forget to mention something? Oh my gosh, how could we forget? Before you run off to slumber peacefully, there's one more thing to do. No reality survival dating competition parody would be complete without singling out one of our contestants who is already teetering on the edge of a psychological break. And giving them a little push. Hold up, this has been a survival dating competition parody this entire time, and I'm just now finding out about it? Oh, come on, the signs were there. You just didn't read them. Welcome to Murderer's Island. It's now time to eliminate one of the killers. Oof, it's like a butchering, but it hurts even worse. You can't kill a killer, but can you break their heart? Do you dare even try? You mean? That's right. Tomorrow, one of these sexy slicers will not be eligible to take you on a date. Who's it gonna be? But why? Because it's dramatic? Because it's surprising? Because it's a classic reversal of fate? And will hurt someone's feelings, someone dangerous. What's it gonna be, champ? What's your thought process here? My thought process is I fucking hate Trapper, and even if he's gonna kill me because I reject him, I'm still gonna do it. Also, I think they want me to eliminate someone just because they're all murderous, and they hope that they can get killed to escape this loop. Trapper seems like he might throttle me in my sleep if I eliminate him. That being said, at least you'd see him coming. Spirit could be anywhere. She floats, and I hear she can disappear. Hard to track. Eek! If you get rid of Wraith, he might cry. And although I totally support normalizing men crying and being vulnerable, it just seems like he might be an ugly crier. Huntress? She might pretend to be okay with it, but then you'll start seeing her behind every tree. What I'm trying to say is, I don't envy you, boss. So, which sociopath are you eliminating? Damn, I really do have to choose. There's no way the game could end, like, with Trapper actually killing me because I reject him, right? That's surely just not an ending. I would go with Wraith to be safe, but he's gonna cry. Like, I think I'm just gonna go Trapper. I've been on the Trapper hate train since day one, so I've gotta be on brand, right? Right. Hopefully he doesn't actually kill me, because I still need to go out with Spirit. I'm gonna run it, chat. This was very simple. Fuck yeah, it was. Achievement unlocked. See ya, Trapper. Trapper, you scared the living shit out of me. You are eliminated. That's fair. Honestly though, I don't care. You suck. But not in a good way. You bore me, you personality-free maggot. It wouldn't even be fun to kill you. It's seeming like these letters are being switched and he is hate crime. Which I was totally gonna do tomorrow the first chance I got. So really, this is a win-win for both of us. Yay, he won't kill me. The bar is so low for men. Oh, never mind. Still might kill you though, out of the principle for eliminating me. Sleep with both eyes open and have fun on your date tomorrow. Now that you've broken the heart of someone heartless, you should go get some shut-eye. And don't worry too much about the broken heart you've left behind. Because of course, they'll be receiving a consolation prize. They might not get to go home with Cass when this is all over, but they'll never sleep alone again. Do not tell me it is going to be a body pillow. That's right, we're sending our eliminated player home with... No! It's a type of body pillow! Their own mostly new Trickster body pillow! The next best thing to the real Trickster. It might not hug you back, but it definitely won't try to stab you. And how do we know? Because I've tried it. That's right, it's Dwight tested. This is the most uncomfortable thing I've had to read in this entire game so far. And there was a whole sequence about Spirit's toes. Literally, where is Tin when you need him? He has missed every single Trapper scene. This, by the way, is for sale on their website. Tin is buying this immediately. Claudette approved. I don't want to know what it means by Dwight tested. Don't tell me. I hope you sleep well tonight, Cass. You're my hero for what you've accomplished. How can you sleep tonight knowing what you've done? No, not because of the guilt. I mean knowing that there's a legit homicidal maniac who hates you so close by. How can you sleep tonight knowing what you'll do tomorrow? I don't know how you'll do it, but you better go before Dwight and Claudette come back and put you to sleep themselves. You know this too. Schedule. Yeah, they'd knock me the fuck out with like some sleeping pills. Oh, the confessional again. Wow, what a crazy way to end the day. An elimination? I didn't even know it was that kind of game. Let's check in with everyone, especially with our loser. Everyone deserves a send-off. We'll see how things go tomorrow, I suppose. I'm not expecting anything. I tend to shut my mind off during hard times. I know I seem all excited and devil may care, but the truth is, I'm a pessimist at heart. That tends to happen when your mother is skewered by an elk when you were young. Yeah, how do you know? Wild guess. It's also the only thing you talk about. If you'll excuse me, I think I saw a raccoon over in that tree and I'm feeling peckish. I don't really know what's happening here. I honestly haven't been paying attention. Oh, Cass, sorry, I forgot. I'm focusing on other things, more important things. One way or another, I won't be here for much longer. I don't handle rejection well. At least, I don't think I do. No one has ever been dumb enough to reject me before. Yeah, the more I think about it, the angrier I'm getting. And I'm a giant rage monster, so everyone in this room should be scared right now. Turn the camera off. Dead ass. Of course Cass is into me. Why wouldn't they be? I'm thoughtful, beautiful, surrounded by a calming mist. I've also got great hair, and that is true. And since I'm technically dead, I'm extremely low maintenance. Look, I don't like to throw the term anime waifu around too often, but please don't. If the body pillow fits, snuggle it, you know what I mean? No, I don't. No, I don't know what you mean. You're not a part of this! You don't get a confessional! It's cool, man. I'm not a part of anything, you feel me? I'm not a cog in anyone's machine. I'm my own machine. This whole thing is pretty cute, though. Charmingly low budget, old school marketing vibes. Not gonna lie, I kinda wish I wasn't so busy right now. I'd definitely be down with a reality show dating type competition with survival elements. But I got my new album, upcoming tour, finalizing the new sneaker line, producing a limited series on my life, starting a new social media NFT crypto app, and doing those private gigs over on IP Island. My dudes, you gotta come check it out. IP Island. It's dope. It's where the real killers are hanging out. Fully licensed, no legal drama. Lawyers, take a hike. I'm gonna tell everyone that Trickster said that about them, so don't worry. I'm talking your favorite established characters from all over pop culture that can't be seen on this island. Hell, you probably can't even mention them, like Ghostfoot. Don't you say it. Look, we get it. You're very popular and in demand, but we have a game to get back to, and I don't want to get sued. Ghostface. Come on! Whatever, I don't even care. I'm the Trickster. See you around, Cass. You too, narrator. I have a name, you know. Is it narrator? You do? Yes! Seriously, they do not pay me enough to deal with you people. Is it my turn? What? No, it's not your turn. You're sentient water. How are you even sitting in that chair? What's a chair? It's the thing you're getting all wet. Now it's gonna smell like mildew. Okay, rude. Fine, let's just get this over with. It's your turn, Ocean. Do your check-in. Oh, check-in? I was just looking for the bathroom. Bathroom? Are you serious? It's down the hall to the left. It's okay. Never mind. Never mind? What does that mean? The Ocean fucking pissed on the chair? No, not you too. This wasn't meant to be confessional time for literally every character in this game. It's okay. We don't have to confess anything. We've just been working our asses off for 2 days straight and wanted to sit down somewhere. This chair is wet. Yeah, I think the Ocean just peed on it. How was that You know what? I don't care. You two are looking pretty pleased with yourselves. This game is just fucking unhinged. Why is there an Ocean character pissing on a chair? Why is that a sentence I can say about this game? You've got something to confess? Or he does. Oh great, what's it gonna be? You ate glue in the 2nd grade? You cheated on an algebra test once? I believe it. Watching Trapper get eliminated was the first time in this unending spiral staircase of pain in my life that I felt even a modicum of joy. Every minute that I'm alive is a nightmare. This place, this sun, these sweet sugary drinks, it sounds fun for a long weekend, but not for an eternity. The unrelenting rhythm of crashing waves and wailing seagulls, it's like a crescending song of evil that makes me question my very foundation of the universe. Why am I here? Why are any of us here? What kind of sentient being would do this? Please erase me from this existence. Make it so I was never born. Pull the plug on this experiment and let my soul be free. And please, please get me out of this polo shirt. Okay, let's get you to bed, buddy. I don't want to go to bed. Going to bed means eventually I'll have to wake up. Yikes, that was a weird way to end. Well, what are you gonna do? You let the camera roll long enough, someone is bound to say something crazy. Anyway, seems like everyone's had their shot to annoy me tonight, so hit the hay and get some rest. Tomorrow is gonna be a doozy. I just want to go on a date with Spirit. Is that so much to ask? Can we just, like, solidify it now? God damn! Soft sunlight warms your skin, nudging you awake. Also, you're using a killer crab as a pillow, which is sort of okay. What's that? You don't know about the killer crabs? Oh, right. You didn't go on that hunter's date. You really missed out. It was thrilling. Or I guess it would have been. You'll have to play the game again to get that reference, I suppose. You pull on your beach attire and splash water on your face. Dwight and Claudette approach. Is that look on their faces excitement? Terror? You notice your stomach flutters with butterflies. Someone's in love. Have I just been sleeping outside this entire time? My God. Or you've been infected with zombie butterflies in your sleep. It has happened before, but it's probably the lesson. Oh, shit, it's time! Claudette gestures over to the beach where the killers all stand, flanked by tiki torches, as a scene very reminiscent of a certain TV show you used to hate watch with your ex. This is literally a Survivor reference and a Billie Eilish reference all in one. What's happening? Suddenly, the message is clear. You are going to declare your affections for a killer in front of several other killers. Hey, isn't Trickster supposed to be here? We paid him good money to make some half-assed cameos in this show. I'm gonna chew his Asian out. Before they walk you over for your big moment, don't think we haven't noticed how kind you've been to us, Cass. I said one time, thank you for your service. It can't be easy being thrown into a mysterious island for seemingly no real reason, surrounded by terrifying killers trying to manage your most primal impulses, murder and making out. And you've kept a cool head and treated us, your friendly island host, with dignity and respect. So don't tell anyone we told you this, but Claudette and Dwight look around conspiratorially. Just a little hint for you going forward. Don't try to go all the way with a killer who isn't into you. Relationships are two-way streets, and if you don't have a green light in the other direction, you might end up in the friend zone. The friend zone? That doesn't sound too bad. Where do you think you are exactly? Dead by Daylight doesn't do friends. There are killers and there are survivors, and I'm afraid we can't say more. I'm gonna be honest, I thought the quote after that was gonna be from the Sonic fandom. The friend zone? It's not the nicest place as you might think. Okay, so who's into me? Claudette and Dwight look around conspiratorially again. Well, I've never seen Spirit open up to anyone like she's opened up to you. I've seen her open up the insides of plenty of people, but thankfully for you and for us, that's in a different type of game. So, are you ready? Of course you're not, but too bad, we're on a schedule. I think it's happening. Hi, Ramen, have we started dating Spirit yet? We went on another date and we're literally about to solidify right now, like that she's the one we're choosing. Trapper's not here because we kicked his ass out. My favorite part of the game so far has been getting rid of Trapper. But yes, I think it's happening. I think it's finally happening. You make your way over to the row of hotties. Claudette and Dwight stand off to the side, hands behind their backs. It's been quite the 48 hours, but there are clearly sparks in the air, and I'm not just talking about this rusty chainsaw, though I do recommend staying away from those sparks. It's time for a newcomer to confess their love. Wait! I have to do a drum roll for this. No, you don't, but who cares? Cass, who do you choose for your solo date? Since all the other ones have been interrupted. Can we at least do the flower thing? Dwight, I thought we agreed to keep that between us. No, not that flower thing. The thing where the suitor gets a flower as a symbol of the contestant's love and affection. Like the bachelor rose. Also, what flower then? Oh, right. I suppose. But no roses. They're such a cliche at this point. Well, that's good, because I tried to pick a rose, but I got an ouchie, so I settled for these. Ooh, 1 pretty, 2, why did Dwight say ouchie? Beautiful. You're doing good, Dwight. That is a lovely bouquet. I hope Dwight saved some of these for Claudette. They're a thing, right? You're getting that vibe too? Just me? Sorry. You've got other things to think about right now. Cass, who do you select to receive these flowers and spend the day with you today? I think the choice is obvious. You approach Spirit, peering below the brim of her impressively large hat and into her haunting eyes. Boom! That was perfectly timed, Ramen. You're so good at making the vine boom happen on time. All right. Spirit, since I've met you, I've been enchanted by your presence. You challenged me to be a better person and resisted the urge to show me the sharp end of your katana. For that, I thank you. I'm ready to take our relationship to the next level. Why is there hard rock music playing in the background right now? And we shall, up to the eye of the dark storm that is our reality, to the lantern room of the Black Lighthouse. Ooh, now we get to go in the lighthouse. I told you about it. It's time to see what you're made of, Cass. She did not resist that urge. Real. Hey, yo, she took me to her penthouse, then we freaked it?
Bruh.
Oh. That fucking made me laugh out loud. Sorry. Oh my god, let me collect myself. I took her to my penthouse. Bruh. Alright. Oh my god. We're on the yacht though. What's up with that? I thought it'd be nice to start the day out on Trapper's yacht before we head back up to the lighthouse.
Even if I kind of hate this basic tropical vacation stuff like yachts and snorkeling and whatever, it's good for you to see me in the sun a little bit at least. There's more to me than what you've already gotten to experience. I know that my whole vibe can be a little dark. The hat, the swimsuit, the plume of floating hair. This wasn't always who I was. I was a normal young woman once, went to school, hung out with friends. I even had a part-time job working at a restaurant in town. And then, well, I know what happened. Your father, he murdered me and I woke up as an undead Avenger. That's not what I was getting at. Something else happened to me. I realized I needed to be seen. I don't even know by whom. When she knows how to use whom, me when I swoon. A lot of the time, when you think about ghosts, they're this kind of see-through, flickering specters. You imagine reaching out and having your hand go right through them. Woo, like that sort of thing. Maybe there's some warpy effect on the world around you. I don't know. Depends on which movie you're watching. But when I died, well, I dare you to try to reach your hand through me. Is that an invitation? Not really. That's not an invitation. It's rhetorical. Why did I end up this way? Who brought me here to this island? Who knows? I sure don't. I've got my ideas. But I'm not exactly out here digging around in caves or dusting off antiques and trying to find clues and analyze their meanings. That's probably what Wraith is doing. I do want to take this experience seriously, though. I want to give the process a chance. It may be a dumb process, and one that I have extremely little respect for as a person, but you just woke up on this beach with no memory of who you are or where you came from, and rather than freak out and simply try and swim away, you're giving this a chance. I actually didn't know that swimming away was an option. It's not. However, the fact that you never even tried, I think that means that you've got courage, or an open mind, or, I don't know, maybe you stuck around because you like someone you met here? Maybe. While the two of you were getting all deep and philosophically flirty, the yacht pulled up to the shore next to the black lighthouse. Jen! You can't say that! You cannot call them freaky feet! Last stop, everybody off. There were other stops? Oh, no, not on this trip. On your life. Spirit rolls her eyes and leaves for the shore. I'm just messing with ya. This was the only stop. Nobody here is really looking out for our fun, so we have to make it for ourselves. But no, there are no other stops. Seriously, go. Race it to the poop deck, Dwight. This ship doesn't even have a poop deck. Oh, it will. What does that mean? Hello? As you disembark, you see Dwight and Claudette run, giggling across the ship. Too bad you can't date those two. They seem like they know how to have a good time. Hey, yo. Yeah, too bad I can't. You can't romance Dwight and Claudette? Sag. You arrive at a majestic black lighthouse. Its imposing form towers above you. A flock of birds circles lazily, no sense of fear or urgency as if circling a corpse that hasn't moved in ages. I'm excited about today, see? Spirit places her wrist delicately in your hand and presses your fingers down against her skin. It's cool to the touch, but you feel, is that the faintest of pulses? My blood is absolutely pumping. So what happens now? Now I show you something that no one has ever seen up close before. Well, no one who has lived to tell about it. We're going there. Spirit points to the top of the lighthouse amongst the circling birds. What's actually up there? Have you seen it? Hey y'all, how's everyone doing today? Hi, Wraith. You sure seem chipper today. Something strange is definitely going on with this guy. Well, something else strange, something different than what's usually going on. Wraith takes a deep breath, sucking in the ocean air like it's the greatest air that has ever been sucked. He's sucking? Cass, thank you. Thank you for choosing anyone else to go on a date with today. Alone, again, forever. This is how it was meant to be. I feel alive. Are you done? What kind of, on that date you just mentioned? I'm glad you're feeling better, Wraith, but like she said, we're in the middle of something. You mind? Oh, right. So what you doing? Heading up to the eye of the lighthouse? I love it up there. You can really see the whole island from up there. In fact, Spirit, I thought you said no one has been up there and lived to tell the tale about it, but it sounds exactly like telling about it. Technically, I don't think Wraith counts as being alive. I mean, I don't maintain the canon, but Spirit waves her arms around from Wraith from head to toe. And if he's not dead now, he's gonna be when I punish him for interrupting our date! Hey now, we can solve our problems without our hair floating up into any menacing shapes. I'll just be over here, running away. Enjoy the view! I think Wraith was kidding about the whole being up there. Honestly, the view isn't even the island. What you can see is mostly ocean on account of it being, a lighthouse. However, that does bring up an interesting point. regarding your, how do we say it? Spirit's hand floats up as she scratches her head. You don't usually see her at a loss for words like this. What's your moral status? Because despite what our lanky friend seems to think, the lighthouse is not to be trifled with. It's a beacon of death and suffering that brings doom to it for all corners of the world, if not further. Well, duh. You saw a fucking pirate ship seemingly travel through space and time only to crumble at the rocks beneath this spooky tower. But you decided not to point it out because that wouldn't be too romantic, now would it? I think I'm, mortal status, not moral. I think I'm alive? I'm here with you, walking this beach, feeling the water on my feet, feeling the sun on my skin. Here with me, the spirit. Does that really make you alive? I guess I don't know. If you come with me up into the eye of the Black Lighthouse, you may never return. Is that a risk you're willing to take? Because we have something. I won't deny it. I feel it. I'd hate for you to simply turn to ash. If we were to commit right here and now to figuring this out as friends, we could put that risk off for another time. Just be friends? Ouch. Is this her way of letting you down easy? I don't know if I want that. Friendship. I want you. That's why I chose you. Damn, I got the vocab. YOLO. I can't decide this for you. I can only warn you that it may not be safe. You might die up there, and there's nothing I can do about it. No, I'm going up with her. YOLO, as Jen said so eloquently. You take a deep breath and think about every particle of sea air as it travels into your body and fills your lungs. It may be the last time you have such a thought, but you feel strangely at peace with that information. I don't need another friend. I want something more. I'd risk my life for it. Spirit smiles a quirky, devilish smile. Right this way. Ah! Inside the lighthouse, it is almost pitch black. It was seemingly day when you stepped through the door, but inside this place is like a void. The last thing you see as the final rays of sun leave you is a horrible sight. A petrified body lying on the stairs, reaching not up but down as if it had been crawling. Watch your step! Casual. The things we do for love. Ooh. It is pretty up here. When you arrive in the lantern room at the top of the Black Lighthouse, you breathe a sigh of relief. The light is out and seemingly defunct. Dust cakes the room as though it hasn't been operated in a century. However, somehow, it was just morning a moment ago, but now it's night? Interesting. What do you mean a moment ago? We've been standing here looking out over the ocean all day. I've really enjoyed the peaceful time together with you, taking in the view, standing in complete silence for hours. It was kind of my perfect date. Really? I don't remember that. I just called it the perfect date and you can't be bothered to remember it? What kind of a game are you playing with me? I want to remember it. It's just that for some reason my mind is completely blank. But hey, I'm not dead. This place matches Spirit's aesthetic. It totally does. It's so gorgeous. Backgrounds, I mean. Or you're already dead and have been this whole time. Well, that's true. Maybe we'll never know. It doesn't look like the light is working. Even turned off, the light has a power to it. The massive lens refracts moonlight through itself, a subtle sparkle that has a hypnotic effect. Maybe that's where the day went? Staring into this light as the sun fell and the moon rose. Thank you for spending the day with me. I had a really good time. That's it? Don't get me wrong, this is really cool and all, I guess I don't know what I expected. I suppose if you thought you were walking to your death and nothing happened, it might feel a bit anticlimactic. Sorry. Anyhow, it's time to go. Here, let me just flip on the light for the staircase so it's easier to get down. Oh, Buck, don't do that. The stairs still look pretty dark. Maybe Spirit is interrupted by a strange hum, and then it becomes frighteningly clear to you. That switch wasn't for the stairs. It was for the main lantern. A lantern that is now beginning to power up. Oh shit, what's it gonna do to us? It's even more gorgeous, but probably bad. The faintest smell of burning begins to reach up to your nose. Can she not live in light? Oopsie, looks like maybe that switch wasn't for the stair lights at all. Now we see who is really alive and who is really dead, I suppose. It was bound to happen sooner or later. A disco ball, true. You slam your eyes closed, hoping that somehow not looking at the light itself will protect you. Not sure I see the logic in that, but if it is magic, it kind of defies logic. I want to see it, but, well, I'm a little scared. Don't look directly into the light. Open your eyes and look only at me, and I'll keep you safe. Say less. Oh, don't tell me this is a minigame. I'm just gonna fail this and fucking die. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, Don't make me do this like multiple times. I'm so bad at this! Oh wait, that worked? Oh shit. But, oh my god, these minigames are so hard. This is the devil's work for sure. You're telling me. Perfect. I got a good skill check. Look how fast this shit is going. Oh, don't make me do it again. Oh, that was way too early. That was way too early. Oh god, but I didn't die. Oh my god. Are you okay? You seem okay. I hope I haven't ruined this by pushing you to do something you weren't meant to do. You're so brave. Maybe not so coordinated, but certainly brave. I'm so lucky you put yourself through this for me. It shows that you're real. Despite your attempt to resist it, the incredible force of energy from the black lighthouse's lantern eye refuses to subside. No, it cannot be ignored, and it doesn't matter if you look directly at it or not. In the end, that was just a trivial game. This is real life, and real magic. You stare at it now as its power penetrates your mind. Am I dying? What? I'm looking. Oh! Hey, been a while. How are things? Doing good? Feeling more dead or more alive? Yeah, love will do that. Will do that to a person. Don't worry, it'll make sense soon. I really doubt that. I really doubt that this is gonna make sense soon. You wake up to hear Spirit's muffled voice. You've got a terrible taste in your mouth like burnt hair. The air feels damp and smells like ash. It takes time for the sound to clear up, but eventually Spirit's words start to make sense to you. However, it's clear she's talking to someone else, not to you. You know how sometimes people say, it's not you, it's me? Well, this time it's you and it's also me. I can't believe I thought you would change for me. I can't believe I thought what you were doing was a sacrifice. You never gave anything up for me. Well, today I saw what love looks like, and it looks a whole lot different than this. I don't think you're hearing me, which is weird because I'm practically shouting. Nobody breaks up with Trapper. Nobody. Is she gonna protect me from him? From me? Oh yeah? Fine. Nobody breaks up with Trapper, but I'm not doing that. I'm dumping. Don't you say it. I'm dumping Evan McMillan, and there's nothing you can do. The fine boom. There's nothing you or he can do about it. It's over between us, Evan. They were dating? The Spirit and Trapper were dating? Vine Boom? Rin, my hand is slapped over my mouth. With the problem with I'm Trapper turns her Spirit and looks directly at you. You realize that you're lying on the ground in some weird tunnel. I think that your shouting woke up Cass. My shouting? I'm just gonna... In an attempt to be as quiet as possible, you hold your breath and freeze in place. Well, I didn't want to pretend to, be asleep. I just want to let them... They seem like they have some talking to do. Sorry we woke you up, Cass. After what happened, you'd probably be better off sleeping for a bit longer. Things just got out of hand. How'd you know? You were talking in your sleep, basically non-stop until you woke up and then got quiet. What was I saying? I don't know. I don't speak Dutch. I also don't speak Dutch. Excuse me! Yeah, see, there you go again. The jig is, as they say, up. They know you're awake now, and you're gonna have to deal with this awkward situation head on. Head on. Get it? Like the Dead by Daylight perk. Clearly, I shouldn't be here. You two are having a very personal conversation that I don't need to be involved in. I don't even know how I got here. Not here on this island or here in this creepy tunnel either. As far as this island goes, your guess is as good as mine. As far as this tunnel goes, we brought you here. We? You and Trapper? But Dutchful_Cass. Honestly, real. After the lighthouse light came on, you blacked out. On your way down, I thought you might have hit your head or something. It's hard to tell what blood is new or old around here. Either way, I wanted to get someplace safe, so I asked Trapper for help. It's not that I can't carry you, I just didn't feel like it, you know? I hate anything messing with my shards. Trapper, on the other hand, he loves nothing more than having an unconscious body draped over his shoulder. I could have asked Claudette and Dwight for help, but I don't trust them. But you trust Trapper? Like and trust are two different things. You might think Trapper can be a real jerk, and you'd be right. But you get what you see with him. We brought you down here because we're the only ones who know about this place. It's part of an old tunnel network that connects different places on the island. What's up, you guys? Talking Island Mysteries? My favorite topic. I was just in the neighborhood, so I thought I'd pop in. Trapper! You said this place was private!
Don't look at me, I didn't tell him about it. Half of the appeal of this spot is getting away from people like him.
Oh, geez, I can see when I'm not wanted. So, you three a throuple now, or I'd rather die. Because I gotta say, I really didn't get the whole trapper spirit thing, but hey, if it's not my business, I don't stick my nose in it.
We are not a thing. Nobody traps the trapper. Not with traps or with relationships.
She literally just broke up with you. What's happening? And you do realize you're sticking your nose in our business right now, right? This is Wraith slander and I won't stand for it. This poor guy. Him and Dwight get what's called bullied for being like the nerd trope, but Wraith is sweet. Wow, so hostile. If you don't want to talk about it, just say so. Anyhow, this tunnel has some very interesting features. If you head about 50 meters down that way, you'll find... Get out! Wraith looks around just to be doubly sure that Trapper is addressing him. I was just leaving. This island, it's a lonely place, which is great for me. I love to be alone. Trapper, on the other hand, he's quite needy. After a lot of pursuit, I finally let him catch up to me, and it became... Well, I don't want to call it a relationship because somebody really didn't want to have that talk. But we were more than friends.
I dispute the events as told, for the record. I don't pursue. I stalk and lie in wait, like an alpha Chad male.
Seeing eye to eye was not one of the things we were good at. I just cannot believe this. So, I hate to ask, but I did just look into a refrigerator-sized death lamp, so I guess I'm more of a glutton for punishment than I thought. What were you good at?
Well, for starters...
Excuse me, I'll take the question, thank you very much. If you know anything about me by now, it's that I'm on a quest. For revenge, we all know. Exactly. What you might not know is that Trapper is a great classical maestro for revenge. Trapper blushes behind the mask. That's one way to compliment a killer. Revenge against friends who had turned their back and betrayed him. Revenge against his father for making him into a monster. Revenge against the barista who wrote Ewan on his cappuccino, knowing his name was actually Evan. For someone who thinks about revenge as much as I do, Trapper is an inspiration. But they say to never date your heroes. Good advice, but I don't think that's the same. And then you came along, Cass. You showed me that it's okay to be lost, to feel pathetic, to push on when you have nothing real to offer anyone. I'm not sure where you got all of that from, but okay. This is taking a turn for the worse. You held up a mirror up to my own doubts and fears and showed me that they aren't really everything about me, that I can embrace those things but not be defined by them. You showed me that life after death can be more than just an obsession with revenge and mind-blowing sex on the ground in a dark cave or a dusty old tunnel. Excuse me! This is TMI! Trapper nudges you in the ribs with his elbow. Gross. Clearly, appealing to Trapper's better features has been a winning strategy for dumping his ass because he seems to be taking it quite well. This whole half-assed dating show parody thing... Oh wait, I'm supposed to be doing Spirit's voice. I've been getting awfully distracted by the information that has been revealed, is what I'll say. This whole half-assed dating show parody thing, at first I obviously thought it was a lame idea. What kind of moron thought there was an audience for this? But then we spent some time together and I realized there's something actually real here. I don't want to give up on it. I don't want to give up on us.
Vinemoon. Listen, Cass. When you were knocked unconscious by some minor head trauma like a total weakling, Spirit confided in me that she has real feelings for you. I took it extremely well, naturally, because I trust her and value her opinions. That doesn't mean I trust you. If you want to get to her, you have to get through me first. By passing Trapper's Test, TN. Coming to Behavior TV, Sundays at 8 p.m. Welcome to Trapper's Test. I'll answer my questions correctly or die by my blade. Question 1. Uh-oh, am I gonna have to, remember things about her? And, oh shit, I'm gonna actually might need your help, chat. Hold on. What is Spirit's real name? The one given to her by her murderous father, which she only lets her real friends call her. Okay, I know I just asked chat for help, but if this is Dead by Daylight lore, I'm gonna know it. Not you guys. Yeah, it's Rin. Okay, you got that one. Don't celebrate just yet. Question 2. What lives inside Spirit? Oh, a dragon. She only said it fucking 5 times. Sure, everyone knows that. They won't all be this easy. Question 3. Where did the Spirit work back when she was a normal college girl before she was hellbent on revenge? I
I'm such a good girlfriend. I remember it was the restaurant. She said it like twice. I know. To think I would date a waitress. Don't tell my father I ever mingled with help like that. He'd be so disappointed in me. He is the worst. Question 4. What's Spirit's favorite color? She said black was the absence of color, but she didn't like refute it, so. Are these questions largely superficial? Sure. Maybe I didn't get to know Spirit that well. Maybe that's why she dumped. Maybe that's why it didn't work out for us. Who knows? Does this mean she likes toes? Does that mean Trapper likes toes? Because he was with. Or is that where she got it from? This is the real twist. I'm not trying to figure this out. I don't need to know this. They have the same eye color, by the way. It's this weird light green. Question 5, the final question. You got this, Cass. According to Spirit, what's worse than being dead? Scratch his head. Wait, I feel like it could be. Oh, fuck. I don't. Like, my gut was telling me this one, but this one feels like her whole revenge thing on brand. But the way that the question was framed with the, like, you got this last question, I feel like it's like. Which is it? Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. My gut feeling is that it's not being seen for who you are. I feel like I remember her saying that. But yes! When I pitched Trapper's test to the suits at Behavior TV, they told me there was no room in the budget for a new car to be given as the final prize for winning. So I killed them all, right there on the spot. While killing them didn't solve any of the budget problems, it sure did feel good. I'm telling you this to A, to brag to you, and B, to explain why the only thing you're gonna win is me saying, congratulations for passing Trapper's test. What on earth am I watching? Hi, Sam. There's a lot going on. So I was romancing this character because she's a total bad bitch. Turns out she has a foot fetish and was also in a relationship with this dude. So just let that sink in real quick. I cannot see them together. What could he possibly offer her? I know they already answered that question, but absolutely not. Not that it was some huge challenge. I mean, the woman obsessed with the giant light that shines in the dark has a chip on her shoulder about being seen. Go figure. You probably guessed, but rules are rules even if I literally just made them up. You got it right. I didn't guess, I knew. So, I guess I approve of you dating Spirit or whatever. I never really cared in the first place. I was just hoping you'd slip up and give me a good excuse to wet my blade with your blood. Okay, there's a weird. This is like you going to the parents to get like your approval, except he used to be dating her, and also he called her a millennial, so there's like a big age gap. I'm fully uncomfortable with the events that are unfolding right now. Maybe I'll just find a reason tomorrow. For now, you two have fun. Wink, wink, wink. Trapper out. I'm sorry you had to endure that. What, 5 music questions? It was nothing. Not even that. As ridiculous and unnecessary as it was, the whole thing. The waking up in a random tunnel, the overhearing our argument, the news that Trapper and I had something going on, and the stupid quiz, all of it. Especially the whole Trapper out catchphrase. That was bad. It's only because I actually like you. None of it would have happened if I didn't. And I like you too, Spirit. Please, call me Rin. Ah, Rin! We've unlocked her real name! I didn't really feel like our lighthouse experience was completed. There was something else I wanted to show you. Alone up in the lantern room of our tower. Don't say your feet. Get your mind out of the gutter. It's not that kind of game. I thought she was going to say your feet, to be honest. What's that? Hold on a moment. I'm being told, wait, no, it is that kind of game. Disregard the gutter comment. Excuse me? What is about to happen when I click right now? Come back up there with me? There's no place I'd rather be. Let's go. Ooh, we're back. You're excited to return to the lantern room of this lighthouse, despite all of the drama and worry that was previously a part of this place for you, and the literal trauma, like, as in blunt force trauma. More importantly, you're excited to be here with Spirit, which makes it all the more You're interrupted by the arrival of Claudette and Dwight. Please, just let me have an alone time with her. Claudette, Dwight, funny seeing you here. Wait, did I say funny? I meant tragic. Tragic? I don't think so. What can be tragic about a family reunion? Those are always joyous occasions in my experience. Before they can explain what that's even supposed to mean, the lighthouse begins to howl a low, frightening sound. The lens begins to glow in a now familiar way. You prepare to shield your eyes in case something bad happens to you again. Yo, was that ever explained? The light, made me pass out? Now isn't the time for any reality show adjacent shenanigans, Dwight. Dwight, Claudette, shield your eyes! We don't know what the White House will... Now, please don't interrupt. You'd think after all this time you'd know that we've got your best interest in mind. Wait, what? No, of course I don't think that. I got wax in your ears, friend. I asked you not to interrupt. Too late. The black light flares. In the darkness you see something horrible and strange. In place of Claudette and Dwight are two ghoulish silhouettes. But before you can focus on them, the light passes and the two survivors are returned to their normal states. It was Bloody Mary again. It's breezy up here. I should have packed a sweater. What in the hairy hell? Hey, watch your language. You shouldn't speak that way. Around your elders! It's not Artie! Holy shit! I didn't know he made a cameo in this. This is her dad. Oh, sorry, Grandpa. Sorry. Like I was just saying about fucking Trapper being her weird father. Anyway, Grandpa? Oh, I have to give him a voice. This is so, it is the devil at work. It is literally the devil at work in his playground. My little Rin, you're such a woman now. They grow up so fast. What? Cass, me, Grandpa. Well, technically not just Grandpa. Technically he's my great-great-great-great-great-grandpa, but that's a lot of greats to say in a row. I haven't seen my little Rin since I watched her over from the afterlife when she was just a little girl. And I expect you all to say the greats. It's a matter of honor and respect. Except Rin. She can do whatever she wants, my precious little angel. But you! Oni stares at you with his demonic red eyes. You're pretty sure even the decorative third eye on his mask is looking at you. Oh, Jesus. It's got veins and everything. Can we date her grandpa? Robin! You can't just say that. You mongrel. You must treat me with respect, or so help me. I'll be cleaning bits of your head off of my kanata. Oh, I don't know. A kanata was like a metal baseball bat covered in spikes, FYI. So like Steve Harrington. I've got it. I'm not sure what a peasant like you is doing so close to a descendant of the Noe Yamaoka bloodline in the first place. Dirk, Claudine, explain to me what's going on. It's Dwight, sir, and Claudette. Remember? We explained to you that you were going to come meet with your great-great-great-great-granddaughter's suitor and give your withhold your approval. I think you forgot a grade. 5 grades! I told you. Great-great-great-great-great-grandfather, sir, your honor, bastard, sir. Dwight? Dwight, he's a samurai, not a judge. Grandpa, they must have summoned you here because they think you have great judgment, and because if they summoned my father, I'd be too distracted to torture him for all eternity to continue with the rest of the... whatever this is. Show? Game? Experience? Why is the music playing now like a western? There's so much going on. Yes, that makes sense. Only a man of my own power and magnitude can help. Self-important much? Nice to meet you, Kazan. Only my friends and family call me Kazan. Those who tremble in fear at my presence call me Oni. You're seeing a serious resemblance to Trapper in not only the sheer size of the man that is Oni, but also his attitude. Apparently, Spirit is a type. You sure you can, or want to, measure up to that? This is like a red flag. I'm gonna be honest. The music's banging right now. You said that right as it stopped, but you're right. It dawns on you that, wait a second. Maybe you do resemble Oni. In what fucking universe? Sorry. Every time you your own reflection, however, you become dizzy and confused. This definitely deserves more thought, but now's about the time to consider the fact that you might be some kind of hulking vampire with the first ever case of self-blindness. There's a massive samurai mad dogging you from 2 steps away. Yeah, I guess we woke up with amnesia. I could be literally anyone. Well, you don't scare me at all, so I'll stick with Kazan. Damn, I have a fucking death wish. Peasant, I realize now the true purpose of my visit is to extinguish your light. Oni waves his katana in the air at you menacingly, like great-great-great-great-great-grandfather, like great-great-great-great-great-granddaughter, apparently. Hold up there, Grandpops, not so fast. You're only supposed to kill them if they deserve it. First, you should get to know them a little better. Young people these days, always waiting to kill people, insisting they must deserve it. Back in my day, you did what was needed to be done because your nobility depended on it. In his day, for such an imposing presence, he sure is giving off serious old man yells at cloud vibes. You see, when I was a young man, we didn't have foreigners in our land. Didn't need them. We had an abundance of culture already. A little too much if you ask me, but I didn't make the rules. The rulers did exactly how it should be. Literature, art, Commerce, theater, fashion, poetry, puppet shows, ghost stories, courtesans, gambling, fighting, fine dining, fast food, public executions. Oh, what were we talking about? Spirit giggles at her okay, I'm not saying this every time. At Oni's forgetfulness. You wonder, does she even like this guy? She sure hates her father, so... Listen up, old man. We don't have time for you to list off every activity available to the samurai in the entirety of the Edo period. Why do I have a death wish? Silence, peasant. You're showing your ignorance. Samurai were forbade from many activities that didn't fit the Bushido code, such as attending certain theatrical performances, for instance. Sometimes, however, a samurai would put on a disguise in order to seek out entertainment. Now, I'm not saying I did that, because I had honor, and a body built like an entire castle that is quite hard to hide. But clearly you have neither my honor nor my physique. You don't even know about the in and outs of the shifting rules of traditional Japanese samurai etiquette. You fool! I'm starting to think romancing Spirit was a little too much of a task. Rin, what would you want with such an uneducated admirer as this? You find it hard to believe that any contemporary person knows all that much about who he was and leisure activities over 100 years ago, well over 100 years ago. However, you're really not sure how to handle this massive, demonic old man. Why is my group chat saying that I only play bad dating sims? Do I need to go in there and start a fight right now? Sam, are you still in chat? Oh wait, I get it. Sweet Rin, my beautiful descendant, you invited me here to do what you're too kind to do. Bash this shark's head in. Claude, Doris, fetch me my kanabo. Rin, wrap your robe around this mongrel's hands and hold them still. We'll splatter their brains on the beach, together as a family. Grandpa, no, that's not why I invited you here at all. In fact, I didn't invite you. Claudette and Dwight did. Yeah, sure. Wink, wink, wink. This whole saying wink out loud thing is getting out of hand. Him and Trapper really do have a lot in common, don't they? And he said it 3 times because he has 3 eyes. I swear, Cass has a good soul and the heart of a warrior. They fought for my love in their own way, faced down death more than once, and put up with their fair share of nonsense. Nonsense which seems to be endless. Can we, I don't know, wrap this up already? I'm being an asshole. Of course. Who am I to expect anyone to wait around for my approval? I've only been hanging out as a ghost and watching my bloodline be polluted by cowards and quitters for 5 generations. Just come and give your ancestor-in-law a hug. Sword drawn, Oni beckons you closer. There's no way he has ever hugged anyone in his entire life. Frankly, I believe it. I think I'm good over here, actually. He'd crush me to death. Rin, now! Push them my way and I'll split them in half! The sacrifice of this usurper to the Yamaoka bloodline will surely bring us back to life and set us back on the course of honor. You're so silly, Grandpa. We both know that only one sacrifice can get our family back on track. Revenge on my father, you great-great-great-great-grandson traitor to the Yamaoka line. The lust for violence in your voice, it fills me with cheer. I'll never forget who I the high-pitched voice goes up. I'll never forget who I am. I suppose if this is the person you want to be with, to go on your journey of bloody revenge with, I should trust your judgment. The strength inside of you blooms from the same cherry tree that was planted centuries ago by our shared ancestors. And if Cass ever treats me poorly, you have on our family's honor that I will wield my katana and gut them like a fish. A tear rolls down from behind Ona's demonic mask. You sure you want to marry into this? And one last word of advice, my dear girl. The father stuff, don't forget it, but maybe stop focusing so specifically and obsessively on it. What he did, it was awful, but it was already done. Do something for yourself now. He really just diagnoses you with daddy issues. Be well, Rin. I will see you again soon. Now let's go, servants. Clint, Denise, return me to the stables. I assume my dragon has been fed and tended to. Yes, sure. I swear, this is still better than dealing with Trapper's dad. Trapper's dad? I'm sorry if I was disrespectful of your great-great-great-great-great-grandfather. He seemed like a very special man. I realize I will never measure up to someone like that. A warrior with a hell of a fashion sense. I mean, that mask. Don't worry, I would never expect you to. Or want you to, really. If all I wanted was the biggest brute alive, I'd be down in Trapper's Cave right now avoiding his vintage bear tracks. But that's not what the life I have imagined for myself. This sense of abstract duty, anger at the world changing around me, a lust for blood, that's no way to live. And yet, as you know now, that is the Yamaoka way of life. Forever, I'm cursed to battle against the dragon that lives inside me. Or at least, maybe I was, until now. Call me the Dragon Tamer, baby. Hey, yo! You haven't won this game yet. Please don't ruin it. Sorry, I have no idea where that came from. Sorry. I think we spent enough time in this lantern room. We should get back down to the beach. Is it wrapping up? Have I seduced her? Oh, look how pretty that is. Ooh, and the palm trees are like wilted. The moonlight sets a romantic mood as storm clouds roll in and surround the black lighthouse. You know, the sun might have set, but if we wait long enough, it will rise again. Screenshot! Sorry, what? Screenshot, sorry, what? Spirit removes her sheer robe, showing you her strap. Not the vine boom! Sorry, the being delayed always fucking gets me. Ramen, you fucking timing. Ramen is the best timing with the vine booms. So let me try that again. Spirit removes her sheer robe, showing off her strappy black bikini. Her pale skin glows under the light of the moon. Maybe you could help me get a head start on applying tomorrow's sunscreen? Again? I mean, yeah, of course. Last time was, well, I definitely felt more connected to you afterwards. To be totally real with you, I kinda just asked you as a goof, but I really enjoyed it. I swear though, if you tell anyone about this, I will not be labeled a foot freak. Not that there is anything wrong with feet, it's just that something about that kind of attention really gets people talking. Okay, why did we circle back to the feet? It was going literally so well, and then we circle back to the feet. It was so unnecessary. Why are we back on the feet? Ramen, I see you. I have no points now, but it's worth it. Pretend Vine Boom. We'll pretend Vine Boom. I appreciate you, Ramen. I say it's a better use of the points than saving up for certain stream kind of made outfit ideas. Eat time, please God no. Steady, please don't tell me her feet show up on screen. No! I'm slashing her feet again. I can't live like this. Oh shit! Oops, sorry. Do I need to like actually get it right on the foot? This is an issue. This is actually a problem. Come on, what do you mean almost? That was like, I'm doing great. No! I'm hitting the skill check. There we go. Yeah, that was ideal. Oh, this one's going fast. Oh! I'm hitting these skill checks. Look how fucking fast it's going. This is a problem. Ooh. Okay, that still counts. Fuck, that did not count. That, on the other hand, did not. I suck at this. This is just like how I suck at actual skill checks in DBG. Oh, fuck. No, stop saying yes! I'm literally fully ignoring you, chat, right now. How many times do I have to do this mini game? Please don't make me do it anymore. Do I have to hit the foot Is it gonna keep me here until I hit the foot every time? Can I just be free? Please. Okay, I don't want to read. I don't want to read this. I do not want to read this. I literally don't want to read this out loud. Are you? What is happening? Do I my fucking Valley Girl voice? Okay, at least it's not my real voice. Oh my fucking god, at least I can do it in Valley Girl. Okay. No, okay, you know what? No, and you know what? I've decided I'm skipping it. Get up here right now. Before you can find a towel to wipe off your lotion hands, Spirit grabs you and pulls you close. Yay, we got the smooch! Surprisingly soft and warm, the sensation is incredible. Clouds cover the moon and you find yourself on the beach with Spirit in complete darkness. You can feel the narrow straps of her... Excuse me? The narrow straps of her bathing suit come undone and come to life, snaking through the air, wrapping around your body, lifting you up off your feet. Come here, you. So this is what it feels like to fly. As Spirit pulls you close, you feel bits of glass press into your flesh. Pain and pleasure mix and wash over you like the ocean, salty air stinging your skin as you writhe against your undead lover. This is a problem! This is an issue! The lighthouse howls. In the darkness, you're pretty sure the Spirit lets the dragon inside of her take over. If it kills you, you're sure it will have all been worth it. The clouds part just as you manage to pull yourself exhausted away from Spirit. I get a bloody glass shard to decisive strike with. A chunk of broken glass is lodged in your shoulder. When you pluck it from your skin, it drips blood. Can't believe this is my Saturday diet? Girl, me either. Sorry, I think this got stuck into me when When I was having the best night of my life. Spirit drags her fingertips over the sharp end of the glass shard. Keep it. Consider it a memento. I've got plenty more where that came from. Have we done it, chat? I'm waiting till I see the achievement. No, never mind. You arrive at the beach to find Claudette and Dwight waiting for you. Now is the time. Face your destiny. Actually, about that. Cass, can we talk? Privately? Maybe I'm not here. Maybe someplace else would be better for this talk. You know how we feel about schedules, Spirit. Very strongly. Calling her Spirit now that we've unlocked her real name just feels so, like, condescending and fake. And you know how I feel about you telling me what to do. Don't do it. Like I said, I'd rather have this talk with Cass privately. It's not right to do it in here in front of everyone. You know, from my experience in upper management at my father's mine, I learned that if you're going to fire someone, it's best to do it in public so they don't freak out. Please, enough of the fire talk. Wait, you think... No, she couldn't be. They seem so in love. Well, I mean, not really. Spirit is still Spirit. But if I tried to imagine Spirit in love, I suppose she hasn't attempted to murder Cass yet, so... Okay, fine. Your guess is as good as mine, really. The girl is very hard to read. A word of advice, though, if you're going to end it quickly. In my experience, the more pathetic the creature, the more annoying the final howls are. I don't need any advice! Everyone out, except for Cass. What's happening? What if sand gets all over you, sad? I think that is the least of my worries with the actual glass shard. And with this bitch... Haha, fuck. Did someone say final howls? That's kind of my whole... Another spelling mistake, number 2. That's kind of my whole jam. I can stay, right? Especially you! Out! Lame. Alone with Spirit, you feel something awful hanging in the air. More awful even than the lingering smell of that Cleaver body spray. Ugh, that gag. I'm gagging. We're all gagging for Cleaver body spray. Spirit, Rin, I don't know what you plan on saying, but before you say anything, just know that I really, really enjoyed my time with you. Getting to know you over these past few days helped me get to know myself. For that, I just wanted to say thank you. That's sweet. You're welcome. And you know what? It's that kind of thing that shows me you've got a good heart inside you. Too good for me to carve out and toss into the ocean, but also too good for me to love. No! She's rejecting me! I need someone who shares my interests, someone I can connect with, someone jaded and dispassionate, only driven forward by a desire for revenge. I need someone who isn't so warm that I feel cold in comparison. I thought this was leading up to her, like, giving up her revenge. Like, literally her great-great-great-great-great-grandfather told her to. I thought she was having character development. I need someone who isn't you. Can we just be friends? I'm gonna kill myself. What did we do wrong? I don't know if... Before you finish that, just know if we're not friends, we'll probably become enemies and I will destroy you. Friends it is. I'm glad to have you here for me when I need you, but also not too close to me when I don't. So yeah, I'll see you around. Spirit starts to leave. Wait, what? That's it? That's how this ends? You're just leaving me here? I know, Ramen, I thought we would be... What, I touched her toes for nothing? I touched her toes for nothing? I'm not sure I'd use the word ends, and for that matter, I wouldn't say that I'm leaving, but us, we're definitely through. The fact that you can't see that, well, it just proves that we never really belonged together anyhow. Good night, Cass. What the hell? I just spent all this time on this island doing everything I can to get to know you, only to be told that I should just leave the chocolate factory through the side door? I don't know what that means. Anyway, I said good night, Cass. See you around. Jeez. I'm sorry. What a bummer. This is the bad... I thought the bad ending was you getting fucking killed. So there's like two bad endings. So there's a bad ending and a really bad ending, and then... Hey, why did she keep saying she'll see me around? Because I can't fucking leave. Sad vine boom. Oh gosh, I have no idea. Oh, this is cute. This is cute. I'm still pissed though! And so, ocean voice. And so, my precious killers lived happily ever after, as they should, learning to love themselves first and foremost, whilst trapped in a never-ending cycle of torture of my design. Wait, did I just spoil my true identity? You made it this far, you should probably know that you'll have to play again to find out more. Goodbye, Cass. See you again later. And again, and again, and again. Forever. So the ocean is the entity? Oh my god. Chat, and I'll be honest. We got the bad ending. Oh, what did I do wrong? Were there like options that I needed to pick that I didn't?
Yeah.
I thought those didn't matter. I'm gonna kill myself. Chat, we got the bad ending. Can I skip this? Well, now I need to like look up what the good ending is for like later. You know what? I'm done with this. This is what the hell? Also, like, this is broken and this is a problem. Oh my god. I should have seen it as an omen earlier when Spirit broke my computer that this was like an issue. Is that gonna end stream if I close that? Well, we just went down on a dead bitch's toes for nothing. And Jen, I fully blame you for that. I was gonna go on Huntress until you. Maybe it was the bad ending because we found out about her thing for feet. True. That is the true bad ending. I guess. I guess I'll have to like look up how to get the good ending. And oh my god. Or we can just move on to Huntress. I don't know. Maybe I'll. And you know what? I'm starting to think that the toes and the great-great-great-great-great-grandfather thing and the whole Trapper reveal, I'm starting to think it's not worth it. I think it'll be Huntress. On that note, I'm gonna go over what my next streams will be for this month. Because I actually planned something for once in my life. Can you believe it? Cass planning streams, actually having a schedule. Yeah. Okay. Well, today's Saturday, as we know. Normally I stream Friday. So next Friday, I am not going to be streaming this Hooked on You dating sim again. We will have to wait a little bit for Huntress's route. I'm going to be back home, but I am still going to annoy my parents and try to stream something. It'll just be, drumroll please, should I reveal it? It's going to be Phasmophobia. Remember that game? Good times. I'm going to be playing with Brennan, and we both suck at the game and haven't seen the new updates, and we're bad with horror games, and overall we're going to be fucking scared out of our minds. But you know, that's just how it is sometimes. So we're gonna wait, we're gonna have to wait till we can play, you know, Huntress's route again. Try a new route. But that's gonna be the 12th, that's gonna be next Friday. And then next Friday after that is the 19th, and I'm just not gonna stream that day. I have wink wink, nudge nudge something going on that day. So the Friday after that is that's the last Friday of August, and then I will pick back up the dating stream. I think that's what it's looking like. But all that to say, next stream, Phasmophobia with Brennan, or if for some reason doesn't work out because I'm back home, we'll do Huntress's route or something. But man, I'm upset about this. Well, I'll pretend. You know what? I'm ignoring it. She was too much of a bad bitch for me. It's fine. It's whatever. Oh, look at that cute little thing. Damn. And it's... I don't know what answers I picked wrong! Fine, I'll look up a tutorial later. But yeah, I'm going to rest my voice and my heart, my poor, sad heart now, and see you all next Friday. Because damn! Fucking toes for nothing. What's the point of that? Fucking toes. Anyway. Good night, everyone. Thank you for making it out to stream. I appreciate you sticking around and sticking through the toes too, apparently, because that was a thing. Can't believe the feet route outbid us. You know, we're all blaming. I'm blaming you, Jen. I made the stream. Thank you. Good night, everyone. I will see you hopefully next Friday. Now let me quit this bad boy. Oh, hey yo, cut the music. Dead ass. You threw? It wasn't my fault, bro.